Represent Urts. Go, 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 go. Go. Oh my god. That's awesome.
That's a cool way to grab it.
Yeah.
You probably just permanently had a stack to that baby.
Yeah, I could really shove it in the camera.
Oh yeah, I wish we had access to cameras.
Oh
That
baby.
baby come right at
The
you.
baby.
Obey the baby. Oh, you can't obey.
Obey the baby.
Monday.
You know what movie I gotta see? And I've said this, well, I don't think I've ever told you this, but I've thought of this for a while. And you'll agree.
What thing?
You'll agree, I said.
Oh, okay, yeah, which movie?
It's Hellraiser.
Oh, yeah, Hellraiser's great.
I know. I'd love it, right?
Yeah, you can explore
It's like this
the
crazy
reality
fucking...
of pain and pleasure.
I love it. It's this crazy fucking like diamond that just makes a maze of hell. Yeah.
And like the first one is a legitimately great movie.
Yeah, yeah.
As they go on, they become
Right.
walking
Schlock.
into insanity.
Yeah, yeah.
Like later on, there's one of the Cenobites. It's like the embodiment of internet pornography. And
Oh.
it's made out of CD-ROM. It's the craziest thing.
Amazing.
It's
Yeah, I gotta watch them.
there's HBO Max is doing a series.
Oh,
The series
could be
are
good.
gonna be in the near.
In theory. Oh, I haven't unmuted you. Damn it.
Oh, you've just been talking to yourself about Hellraiser.
Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
You got that lament configure and it's already driving you mad.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you can't have my skin. I know that much.
And HBO Max is doing a series.
And they're doing a series, and that's all I know about it. But every horror movie, like the Chucky series, was great. So
Yeah.
yeah,
The horror series seem to do well. They seem to be easier to do.
totally.
Yeah. Evil Dead.
I
That's great.
watched a movie over the weekend that I really wish I would have watched sooner, and I'm surprised you probably also wish you'd have watched it. It's another one of these, The
Yep.
Green Knight.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's so good.
Nice. That's good to
Yeah.
hear.
Yeah, totally. It's a lot more coherent than I was expecting.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep. I think I already have it on my hard drive.
there you go.
Just need to press
It's just
play.
calling out to you.
Yeah.
It's similar to Dune. It's like every time you look at it, something crazy and beautiful is happening.
Right.
But like, it's also an exciting story.
That looks how it looks like the Northman too. It looks like that.
Yeah, totally. Does the Northman have enough of a story, or is it just all mood and?
I think there's a story.
It's
It's like a revenge
Yeah,
tale.
yeah, that could be cool. I would like that to come out on streaming or something.
Yeah.
I would like that to be available to me.
Yep. I know there's a bunch of stuff, and then there's because Everything Everywhere All at Once I want to see really bad.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And Multiverse of
Men
Madness
comes out this weekend too.
The what?
Men.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, I
That
know.
snuck up.
Which also like that'll
That's
be
crazy. That'll be four
cool
movies.
to look at if nothing else.
4 movies in theater that I want to see at the same time.
That's wild.
It's been a long time.
You should just go on a Saturday for the earliest showing and try and do all 4.
I don't have any day that I have that much time.
That's true. Oh man.
Saturday I have a show.
Right. That would be the one. Yeah, it's true.
There's no day.
And you'd also have to rely on it literally being the perfect scheduling of the movies.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, Lacko. Grimpen was in a fight over the weekend? Why?
oh no, I'm just turning into a pig.
Yeah, his nose? I think his nose is like all...
It is kind of like, it does look like an open wound, the nose, a little bit.
Yeah.
got
Oh,
the red
pig, says
shading.
Lacko. Yeah. I think part of it was because I darkened the color because when I glued it, it made it all dark.
Oh, the glue showed through.
Like I thought it was a flat nose because of a punch. It kind of does look like that
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
Man, Could you imagine getting punched in the nose so hard it completely flattened to your face?
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah. You become like Voldemort.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't understand boxers. I mean, like boxers and MMA people's ears get all that like cauliflower ears.
Cauliflower ears.
So weird. I can't imagine that feels good.
That's why if you see somebody with cauliflower ears, you don't fight them.
You give them a wet willy.
Oh, I think that would be grosser for you.
Oh yeah. Wet willies are worse for the person giving. Wow, they're bad for both parties.
Where did you even find his ear hole in all that cauliflower?
God, you just gotta dig through the cauliflower. Gross.
Yeah.
That's the one thing keeping me from getting into MMA. That's
the ears.
The only reason. Because that's my favorite thing about myself.
Oh.
The good old ears.
Speaking
Drop
of which,
the baby. You're gonna get cursed.
Stuff that it's alright. It's on our side.
Fine, if you say so.
She's alright. So she's keeping curses away from us. That's what she does.
It's true. She like absorbs the curses.
Exactly.
The baby is very cursed though.
Yeah, it's super evil. That's why it can take all the curses.
Yeah, it likes them. It drinks them.
Yeah, exactly. Like blood.
Yeah.
Oh shit! What were we just talking about?
Seeing a whole bunch of movies in theaters.
No.
Is that it? No. Okay, then I don't know.
I had something to say, but I can't remember now. Oh, never mind. It didn't have anything to do with anything.
Ooh, perfect.
I was up till 3:30 playing Ghostwire last night. That's why my voice.
That's crazy. I think I saw you for a second sign on to Xbox Live at like 3:15 this morning or 3:30 this morning.
Huh. Oh, maybe.
For a second.
I did accidentally turn on the Xbox.
There you go. That's what did it.
Yeah, man. It was because I just started it after I got off from work.
Yeah.
Which ended up being like 11-ish that I started it.
Wow. For 4 hours.
And then, it just flew by.
Did you beat it?
No. I'm going pretty slow, though. I'm just like, I just get in a zen state in that game.
Killing ghosts.
Yeah. Ghost hunting. But also just
that's important.
Collecting ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a peaceful attitude for those ghosts to find peace.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And you got to have a Katashiro or whatever they're called.
Oh, the paper doll?
Yeah, and then you got to put that in the phone booth machine.
And then you get what for it?
Oh, it got really trippy last night, actually. It was great. It kind of reminded me of like some of Control's trippier moments.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
Or like Antichamber. We got to play Antichamber someday.
What's Antichamber? Which one is that?
It's like an indie game that's like just pure trippiness.
Right. But it's like Portal, but less puzzle, more crazy.
It's like, there's puzzles in it. I don't know if I ever solved them. I just played for like an hour and just went from one room to the other, not knowing what was happening at all.
Interesting.
It's just one room after another of like trippy 3D environments where you're like it's like it looks at like something one way and then you like look around, you're like, oh no, it's like actually 3 doors or something, and then you go through the doors and it like just gets, it's like those moments in Control where like stairs just appear, but it's like a square of stairs and they go like to make like a hallway.
This game is probably full of hallways that extend endlessly as you walk down.
Yeah, exactly. And exactly. Right. And then suddenly the floor opens or something and you fall through.
Right.
It's all that kind of stuff. Yeah. But Ghostwire had a great sequence of that. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh, that's cool. Of just crazy, like dream world inceptioning.
Yeah, totally inceptioning. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
It remains probably the number 2 game I want to play on next gen.
Oh yeah, after Returnal.
Yeah, I think after Returnal.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks super cool. It looks bad enough that I think I would love it. Is the thing.
Yeah, it's definitely not like amazing.
No, you don't.
The only amazing aspect, like 9, 10 out of 10 aspect, is the environments are like incredibly detailed and beautiful.
Cool.
Like,
Totally.
yeah, there's
it looks like it's got the right atmosphere and it's fun to play.
Yeah, great atmosphere, and it's just yeah,
and
like
fun
a lot.
Ghosts, am I right?
And now I got this fucking yeah, totally, and tengus and yokai.
Do Tengus wear those really uncomfortable looking shoes in this one?
Yeah, I think so. I like you use them to grapple up to buildings, of course.
You use the Tengus?
Yep.
Huh.
And then I saved up right away, even though it cost a lot. Like, it took me a long time to save up for it.
Yeah.
But the first thing I wanted to get was a move that where you make tengus and you can just grapple yourself pretty much anywhere.
Cool.
And now it's like a whole different game.
Does the game actively or ever actually explain what a Tengu is?
Probably. I don't know.
Like,
It goes like they
it's
talk
just
about
a video game thing.
all the no, but it's all Japanese folklore.
Totally. But like in my mind, I've only ever known it from video games.
Right, yeah. Like almost everything in there, like an Oni and a Kappa. Yeah. There's a ton of them. I can't remember what.
I like a Kappa.
Yeah.
Kappas are fun. They have those fun. They're just frog people, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. They love cucumbers. Apparently, that's how you catch them in this game. You put down a cucumber and then you wait.
Weird. I know Kappa from having to hunt around in Yakuza looking for Kappa statues.
Right, there you go.
Gotta take pictures of myself with that fun little frog man.
I think the most recent one was called the Kodama. I can't remember that.
Oh, I know Kodama from Neo. That's the name of that game, right? Yeah, Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got those in there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I like folklore. It's a fun thing.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. And it's neat to see it like yeah, it is. It's such a cool atmosphere because it's just there's no other people in the game.
What happened to all the people? Or is it like a midnight hour like in Persona 3 kind of situation?
No, they like at the very beginning of the game this fog rips through the town and all the people just turn into just die. They just turn into spirits.
No. Oh, that's who all the things you're collecting are. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And so all their clothes just fall. So there's just like
are there clothes everywhere?
There's clothes everywhere.
That's kind of cool.
It's a really weird environment, atmosphere. And then
they should give you the power to go and pick up people's clothes and dress your guy as cool as
you can dress your guy. You unlock them by doing side missions and stuff.
That's great.
There's not that many great options yet, but I have like a full-on suit, like a really flashy, nice suit.
That's nice,
with a elaborate paper hat.
A paper hat?
Yeah, like a paper.
Like you work at an ice cream parlor?
No, like a hat made out of a newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like one of those ones that looks kind of like a boat. You put it on water if you need
exactly.
to.
Yeah.
Nice.
But this is a little more elaborate. It has like little spikes that come out of it. It's fun parts.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're like either the king of the homeless people or
yeah, it's great.
I
look insane. Cool yeah. And it's first person, so you only see yourself in like the cutscenes. And you're like, right. I look insane this whole time. That's the only awesome one I've unlocked so far. I realized it last night that I could change.
It's such a random. Like, why would you need to in a first-person game? But I love that you can.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's fun times. Yeah, like I said, just really such a weird atmosphere because then you got the clothes. You're totally alone. Sometimes you're talking to your ghost friend who lives inside you.
Right.
But otherwise, you're just talking. You can listen to the thoughts of dogs and cats.
Yeah.
And then you're talking to spirits and folklore beings and things.
Do they speak English?
Yeah. Oh well, actually no, they don't. I left it all in Japanese. with
Oh,
subtitles.
crazy.
That's the default.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You got to do a whole lot of reading then.
I
But I bet
barely
it
notice
sounds
subtitles
spookier.
anymore. I've done it so many times.
It's true. But I find still when I'm watching a movie, if it's like a foreign language movie and I have subtitles on, you notice less of the movie than I'd like to, ideally.
It depends on the kind of movie.
Yeah, that's
Action
true.
movie or something, it can be annoying
It
if
doesn't
they're like
really matter.
talk.
But you
But
can also ignore them a lot of the time, too.
yeah,
In an action
exactly.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it can be. But if your eyes do dart down there and you miss something, it can be
Totally.
like, kind of annoying. But
Yeah.
most of the
Like that was
time,
always the thing with the Raid movies is like the story is so inconsequential,
yeah,
yet you miss a couple really cool moments because you're reading things and then
totally.
shit,
Like that would be a movie that probably wouldn't lose much with a dub.
a dub or yeah. But then there's also some subtitled movies where the subtitles are like part of it almost, where like they're like done specially and put in places and there
I
really
always
was
just
Run was like that.
find it really fascinating to like hear somebody say something in a different language.
Oh yeah.
And you can hear if you like you won't always necessarily know what they're saying, but you can hear the intent behind it.
Totally.
And when you see what they're saying, they're like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense that they're saying that." It's so weird. It's almost like you start speaking the language or hearing the language in English.
Yeah. It was one of those weird things where like we'd have relatives come and stay with us for a couple weeks when I was a kid from Holland, and by the end of it, like you don't understand them, but you kind of understand them whenever they're talking.
Right.
Even though I don't speak a word of the language, but
Right.
like you kind of just learn to
He's
figure
crazy,
it out.
eh? It's because it's all body language and intonation.
Yeah.
It's like 90% of human.
Exactly. And yelling and pointing.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the other 10%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, but so I'm a little tired today because of that.
That's
why my voice is a little, scratchy.
Raspy.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing that makes me feel like I might have COVID is I have a little bit of a tickle that I can't kick my cough.
Yeah, you never know.
But it's a really gentle cough.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Well, yeah. I swore I didn't have it. Like I actually, I mean, I did actually. That's not true. I did say I might have had it, but the day before that, I was like, because my nephews had like a really mild cold, and I was like, oh, that's got to be that because it's like so mild.
Right. Totally.
Yeah.
Can you have COVID and a cold simultaneously?
I don't know.
Oh.
But that's why I didn't think I had it until that day that I tested.
Your fateful findings. Wow.
But so yeah, that might be a thing.
Might be a thing.
We might end up not missing. Man, we're never gonna play 10 or 11 care.
We're never gonna play 10 or 11 care.
The world doesn't want it to happen.
I feel like even if I test negative, something else is gonna come up.
Yeah.
So like
probably.
It's ludicrous. It's
he
just
looks
the dumbest thing.
I saw, amazingly, it doesn't seem like I could do Friday. So
perfect.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. But
hilarious.
Oh man.
Hilarious.
It is technically the last rehearsal they are allowed to call us for, except for maybe an emergency rehearsal.
We do live in the era of emergencies, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody had
everything is possible. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man.
Been crazy month.
Yeah. It's hilarious. My sister who got it, she texts and she's like, "I'm so sorry I did this to you." I'm like, it's just the shitty world we live in.
Yeah. It's not anybody's fault.
No. If she was like crazy anti-vaxxer, I would absolutely do
yeah, if she was, yeah.
But that's no, ain't nobody that.
Ain't nobody.
Ain't nobody. So here
I was at work over the weekend and bored as usual, trying to think about what I could do on my phone.
Oh yeah.
And I remembered how easy it is to read comics for free.
Oh, for free?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Like legally or?
I doubt it.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
I don't know. The first thing that came up, like the first Google hit search result that came up, was just like read comics for free online.
Sweet. What were you talking? Are we talking like Wizard of Id or X-Men?
No, I went right to I went to Marvel. Yeah, I was like, what stories do I want to read in Marvel? And they, it's hard. I need some recommendations actually. But
sure, like I only know the names of the famous ones.
Yeah, but I did. Yeah, totally. And I wouldn't mind reading like Civil War. I might read that. I might read like the
House
Infinity. Yeah, exactly. Or the Infinity Gauntlet. It's supposed to be really good. Or Days of Future Past.
Totally.
Like I looked up a few lists of like best comics.
I believe Marvel has like a service that you can pay for that has all of the Marvel catalog, and there's a way they have like a playlist that you can read every comic chronologically, which sounds so crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah.
It's such a cool way to do it,
but that would be too much. Oh man.
Oh, it's literally impossible, I think.
Yeah.
But crazy.
But anyway,
so what did you end up?
Yeah, I ended up thinking. I ended up not going for any of the ones on any of these lists, and I thought of the movies coming out, and I was like, "What about this? I want the issues of Thor versus Gore, the God Butcher, looked always really cool to me.
Oh yeah.
And so I looked those up. First, I thought the Jane Foster thing played into it, but it doesn't.
Just will in this movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It was great. It was a great saga.
It was a good read.
Yeah, it's like maybe 5 issues.
Interesting. I don't even know how long is an issue of a comic.
That's the great thing I'm finding is like they're the right length. They're not like
half an hour to read or
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Like I went through that, and I've gone through. Oh, hey, Cyrus Black. And I went through, and now I'm halfway through the Vision series that I think I told you about before. This is really crazy, where he makes his own family, his own like robot family.
Weird. What a sad guy Vision
is. It gets really creepy really fast.
I bet.
Yeah.
I've never really cared for Vision.
I always liked Vision.
I know from the movies only, but he's too robotic and weird.
No, but that's the thing. He's half human.
Right.
Like in the movie he's half human, but in the comics he also got like brain waves from a hero named Wonder Man.
Weird.
So he is like maybe even mostly human.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought he was all Infinity Gem though.
No, that's just another part of him.
Oh.
In Endgame, in the movies, he got that ripped out, and then he came back in WandaVision. Right. They revived him without the Infinity Stone.
Interesting. I don't know what it is about him. I still haven't seen WandaVision either. So.
Yeah, that's the thing. And his relationship with her, such a strange one. Like this is after that has all happened.
Right.
He's like married her, but this like it's getting into like it's you can tell there's like little seeds where it's like this is gonna get big.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
This is gonna fuck up. Like I think it's Agatha Harkness who's like in this field and having this like she had to kill a cat so she could have a vision on like eat a flower and have a vision of.
Sounds great.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. And the vision was like her vision was of Vision standing with like over the corpses of all his friends and like with the Avengers blood all over him and stuff.
Oh, it's like Invincible.
It honestly seems like it's gonna get out of control. He's already threatened to kill Tony Stark.
Is he gonna become the bad guy?
I think so, but
Or
just he's just like so obsessed with his family and protecting them.
And we're saying this, but like, has this already been written?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is already done.
Oh, okay. So they're right. You can actually find out the answer to these questions if you keep reading.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right.
It's fairly recent, I think. Only it must be in the last 5 years that it finished.
Interesting.
But yeah, no, I'm totally hooked on that one.
There was some upcoming X-Men comic that I need to find out what it is. It's like an art comic specifically, where like every panel is like a full page, beautiful thing, but it's a full comic. It looks so cool.
Weird.
Yeah.
Huh.
Cyrus tells us if we haven't watched Doctor Strange 2, watch WandaVision first. Interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible to me. Me having to watch a TV show in its entirety before I can enjoy the movie.
It's worth it though, and I think you can probably enjoy it without it. But that's good
like,
homework though.
I already vaguely know the spoilers of things that happen.
That will definitely increase your. I still haven't seen it, so no spoilers.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Cyrus says you don't have to watch it.
Right. I really like the spoilers I've read from Doctor Strange 2, actually, too.
Nice. Like honestly, WandaVision's great. Yeah, I think you would like it too. Like especially once you get to like the Malcolm in the Middle episode, like it's a great time.
Yeah.
I
don't like Scarlet Witch or Vision.
Oh, see that? They're great characters. I love those characters. Those are like two of my favorites from the comics.
Interesting. I don't really know who I like in the Marvel universe at this point, other than Thor and the Guardians.
In the movies,
and Doctor Strange is really great. And
in the movies,
yeah, like just the characters of it.
Yeah, totally. I like Moon Knight a lot now.
Right. I assume I would like at least one or two of the Eternals. There are some pretty interesting guys there.
They're all right. Yeah, there's nobody really stands out. And the
one does much.
Spoiler: the one that stands out the most dies.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That's
Cyrus says there, his favorite but WandaVision was a great show, if only for the artifice of the show structure. Absolutely. Very cool. Very cool premise to have each episode be like a different era of television.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's what makes WandaVision so strange. Like,
totally.
I watched the first episode and like I saw that that's a really cool thing, but the first episode by virtue is kind of the weakest.
Yeah.
Like it's the least interesting era of television.
Yeah. And it's the episode that sticks the most to it, whereas the other ones kind of veer off more.
Yeah, and I only watched that one, and I was like, it's fine, it's well made, but someday.
Yeah, it's not like incredible, but it's all, they're all like I just love Marvel's just so easy to watch for me. It's just
now that you're reading the comics, you're going deep.
That's the thing. I've always been interested in the comics, and I always love the characters, but I never have time to read. There's lots of time.
I just really like Marvel characters' Wikipedia pages.
Me too. Honestly, that's what. As soon as like the first trailer for Moon Knight came out, it's like I just read article after article about
who all these people are.
Who's Moon Knight? Yeah. And I love it. Like they're just like Marvel cards.
Totally. I love Marvel cards.
Absolutely, and it's like it's just that simple. Just learning their powers, their backstory, and what they've kind of some of their bigger moments.
Totally.
That's amazing.
Totally.
That's all I need. It's like in Last of Us 2. Remember they had all those.
Oh yeah, the weird fake superheroes.
Fake superhero cards, and that's like all they needed. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. I just love these cards.
Yeah, totally.
But now that I have some time, looking at I might as well read some of the comics. Ghorba the God Butcher, that's gonna be a fun villain.
Yeah.
Man, he's great because he's just like so like single-minded.
He
just wants to kill all the gods.
That's a cool goal. Just the Norse gods, or like all gods in general?
All gods ever. Yeah. Because it's kind of weird. They never really explain totally how it works, but it's like all planets have their own gods.
Right.
And they're like these immortal beings, like Thor. Some of them are gigantic, some of them are tiny, some of them are...
It's a weird thing, because every time I've seen pictures of the character, though, like, he's all covered up, and there's no way they're gonna all cover up
he's not
the
that
face of...
covered up, but he's totally alien, and it doesn't look like
Right.
the movie's gonna go totally alien. Looks like
That's the thing. Christian Bale, like, you don't cover that up.
Yeah, he's a bit more human, it looks like, in the movie. They've only shown, I think, him on a action figure, on the back of an action figure box or something. That's all you've seen, but he looked more human. Cyrus asked who's going to be the villain for. Yeah. It'll be for Thor, the next Thor movie.
He kind of looks like
the idea
the
being
big white guys in Prometheus, the like
kind of
progenitors. Yeah.
Yep. Totally. Huh. The idea being Thor is the greatest of all the gods.
Is Thor really the greatest of all the gods?
Turns out he is.
What about like I don't know, Zoroaster? I don't know.
No, I'm thinking Thor could kick his ass.
Wow.
It starts with I doubt the movie will be like this, but it starts with like this girl prays to Thor because she has no gods on her planet.
Right.
And he comes and he's like, "What? No, the planet with no gods? I've never heard of such a thing." And he's like, "Girl, I'm gonna find your gods." And he goes to their realm and he finds them all dead.
Oh man.
Yeah. And then he like goes to more planets and he's finding all these dead gods, and then he finds out who's Ghorba, the god butcher.
Whoa. And then I'm assuming he smashes him with a hammer?
Yeah.
It's like
the movie's gonna do something like this for sure, but not exactly this. In the comic, there's a bunch of time travel thanks to Ghorba.
Oh yeah.
Ghorba does some time travel because he wants to kill all gods through all time.
Of course. Can't you just kill them all at the very beginning then? And then they're all gone forever?
No. That's kind of, I don't know how, I don't know why exactly. It's kind of, I guess, time travel. It's complicated. But he does go to the beginning in the book, and he kills an elder god and uses its heart to try to kill all gods. It's complicated.
That's pretty cool.
But because of all the time travel, there end up being 3 Thors that fight him. There's like young Thor from Viking age.
Right.
There's Avengers Thor from like present age.
Right.
And there's old Thor who's like King Thor, the new Allfather. Who's like,
he's just the new Odin?
Yeah. Right. And he's crazy powerful. And it takes all 3 of them to beat him.
That was the weird thing. Like, they said Odin was so powerful, and then he just died out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So is Thor just going to die out of nowhere someday?
Yeah, probably. Although it's like, it takes place over, like, millennia. Like, Gore's crazy. The interesting thing, too, is his weapon is called All Black the Necro Sword.
Pretty cool.
And he gets it, like his whole story is that he's just on this planet that's like a hellish planet. And he prays to the gods to help him, and everybody just dies. His family dies, and his son dies. Everybody dies. And so he
feels forsaken by the gods.
Exactly. And so he gets expelled from his tribe for cursing the gods. But then he decides there is no gods, but then he sees gods fight. And
so he proves himself wrong right away after that.
Yep. But now that he realizes there's gods, though, he's like, fuck, where the fuck have they been? I hate them. And so they're like dying in front of him. And then one of them, somehow he gets the weapon from one of them. One of them's this god. I don't know. I can't remember what his name is, but apparently he is like the same god that made the symbiote that powers Venom.
Yeah.
So his sword is basically a symbiote sword. And so he like turns his arm into the sword.
Yeah.
And he like like shoots. He'll get like a bunch of like spiky tentacles out and like shoot them at Thor, and like they go into his skin, and like one time he had him wrapped in chains of the symbiote. So he's like super. Like eventually he makes like a whole planet out of the symbiote.
Huh. That's crazy.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, I hate gods. I'm gonna kill all the gods ever. And he kills a shitload of them.
All of the gods? But how many gods can there possibly be?
Every planet has gods.
Yeah, I guess.
There's a ton of them. He kills a ton of them.
How does he get from planet to planet?
He's just a fucking symbiote. He's basically a god. That's the whole.
He's just a space alien with the
symbiote. He can just like fly.
Crazy. Turn into space trash and fly.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, but he's a great villain just for that. Just because he's like he can't be. He's just like a force of nature. Right. Can't be reasoned with. He's just gonna kill all gods.
Oh, apparently at some point Galactus gets his hands on All Black. Oh,
that's interesting.
That sounds like a cool story.
Yeah. Maybe I'll read that next.
Oh wow, just every villain you can think of seems to have gotten their hands on it at some point.
Crazy.
And they look way crazier when they get it.
Yeah, I bet. They probably become like a venomish thing.
Kinda, yeah. Cool.
Covered in the sword.
Yeah.
Cool. Huh. Comics are fun.
Yeah, they are fun. They're just impossibly deep.
Yeah, totally.
But if you've got the time,
then like the next issue, I was like already bored. I was like, I don't care about Thor anymore.
Yeah, it's still easier to read a Wikipedia article.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just want to read certain issues, certain arcs.
Yeah.
After that, I don't really care.
No. I bet there are like specific stories that are like full like novel length that I would really love to read though.
Totally.
But yeah. I don't know what that is.
I mean, like Sandman, that or like.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I looked at like I considered reading The Boys or Invincible.
Oh yeah. Invincible would be a cool.
And they're both of those are done.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The stuff that happens later in Invincible is fucking cool.
Interesting.
Yeah. I was way into it.
Like, oh, did you read it all?
I didn't read the books. I just read what happens.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to watch the show. I hope the show comes eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there is a season 2 on the way.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Boy, do I hope so.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do something like that for the end of this movie, where it's like a bunch of different versions of Thor.
Oh yeah, totally.
They have to take him down. And he's totally gonna kill Zeus. Russell Crowe's Zeus.
Oh, that's a weird thing. I feel like Russell Crowe has played Zeus before.
Yeah, totally. It makes sense. Yeah, it's
really
good casting.
Cool.
This is a great name too. Ghor the God Butcher.
Yeah, it almost sounds like he's a Spawn enemy though.
Kind of.
He's just so edgy.
I wonder if the movie will include the God Bomb.
Whoa, what's that?
The bomb he makes to kill all gods through all time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That seems like it would just completely defeat the purpose of everything he does in life, though. He'd run out of things to do.
Well, that's the thing. And then what after that?
I don't know, yeah.
And then
someone's got to stop him so you don't find out.
There's still one god left.
Oh, Thor.
No, even if he kills Thor.
Ghor. Is Ghor really a god, though?
Pretty much. But if he's killed all the gods.
Like, what makes someone a god? I think
just immortality and awesome power.
So he was always a god?
Who? Ghor?
Ghor was a god all along?
No, he got the power of a god.
Oh.
And became a god.
Right. Interesting. Good old Ghor.
Yes, it's probably farm. It's what these guys seem to do. That's true. That's what Thanos did after he was done with his snap.
Yeah.
Just wanted to live
retire to the quiet life.
Exactly. Just have a farm.
He had brought order to the universe, though.
Gore just wanted a family, but
what so does Gore not harm innocent people? He only attacks gods?
There's a time. Well, he does attack. Like, there's a time where a bunch of Vikings come to the aid of Thor.
Right.
And he's like, I don't want to hurt you guys, but if you're trying to protect this god, I'm gonna have to.
Seems to me he's not that bad of a guy then.
Thor genuinely wonders throughout the book if he's right.
That's the thing. There's something to be said for making sure there are no people with absolute power out there.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, would the world be better without gods?
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's some heavy stuff book. Right there. Yeah.
Book.
Wow. You should try and find a good Fantastic Four comic.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, because that's the one. I feel like it sounds like it has the most potential, actually, for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but no one's ever even come close to making it even a little bit interesting.
Right, yeah. I've never heard, I know there are, I know there's good, Doctor Doom stories. I know there's good,
Doctor Doom is supposedly, the coolest villain in all of Marvel.
Or, the Dimension X or whatever they're called. I know there's good stories where they go there and stuff, so I just don't know any of the, arcs. You can't, I'm not, somebody said, Civil War or something. I know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Crazy. There's just too much of it.
Yeah. There's a lot. That's a good idea, though. I might try to find that. Because they go by fast. I'm already halfway through Vision now.
Yeah, that's true. They are a speedy thing. And if you've got hours to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's great. It's been really fun.
I wish I could just see all comics as motion comics, though.
For sure.
Yeah.
There's one arc, I guess, called Annihilation. It sounded interesting. That I guess ends sort of with the formation of the Guardians of the Galaxy as we know it now.
Huh.
It's like a big space saga.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. Anyway, comics.
Crazy. Yeah, comics. That's a lot of comic talk.
Comic talk. That's our new segment.
Yeah.
The comic talk. All right. Well, we can continue comic talk really because we're just gonna play.
It's true.
This fun.
We're just gonna play some Rogue Legacy. You're gonna send your children off to die.
That's right. One after the other. Featured game. Oh, we're back.
Oh. Look at us. We're back. You're gonna rogue that legacy. Whoa! It's Rogue Legacy! This is gonna be a hard game for you to beat, I think.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was level 200 by the time I was able to finish it. Yeah.
But also, I'm gonna play this at some point. I'm gonna start playing this
just on your own.
But also probably on stream, but or something.
Right. It is there's just a sizable amount that's just the grind to this game.
What is happening?
What's up? No sound? Of course. Whoa. But I feel like the ending of this game was super, super great when I got to it, so I really want to see it when you get there. Like, there were bosses that are... I think most of the bosses in this game are kind of bad, but the last two bosses are both, really good. Such a big sword. Oh, right. I was changing the title, and then I got sidetracked.
Yeah, you.
It's easy to get sidetracked.
Hey, I did.
Whoa.
Ah.
Fucking computers. I do like that apparently one of the good Fantastic Four comics arcs out there is called 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool name.
Yeah, nice. Because there's 4 of them.
Because there's 4 of them. Sounds pretty cool.
Perfect.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know.
Oh, you're a clown gunslinger.
Clown gunman.
Have you used the gunman yet?
I think this was my first time.
Right. It's a weird one.
explored
R1 reloads you if you've shot some bullets already.
That's good to know.
Yeah. It's not a wacky character.
Right.
Like a Bomberman shot.
Well, it's really. Oh wow, that sounds great.
How much resolve is it though?
90.
Ah.
That's a ton.
It is. It is a ton. It's a really good one. And then there's one item you can get that whenever you get hit, you get 100 mana, and that's like.
Oh wow.
And yeah, you can really extend yourself with those two together. God, I guess this is probably one of the better characters to do these kinds of things.
It's true.
All of the ranged characters don't do it for me because I prefer to play D-pad. It just straight up doesn't work. Oh, jeez. Did you get hit? No, you didn't get hit.
I think that's not it.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's the hole on their side. Oh, man. You better get a good fucking rune for doing this. Gosh. Oh, shit.
Wow.
Wow. You gotta get back. Don't count your apples before they turn into a pie.
No, no.
Whoa,
Yeah.
impressive. There's nothing even close to the chest. That's crazy. Nice.
Magic critical damage.
Yep, I bet you won't use that.
Oh!
You let your guard down.
Oh, you're pathetic.
I feel like that dynamite should do a lot more damage than it did.
Yeah, it's not that easy to hit with.
Oh. Maybe there's some cool things you can do with it. I can't even imagine being able to shoot a bush down. It would take too many bullets.
Oh, I just hate that you have to like move, and then when you run out of bullets, you move.
Oh,
like you have
yeah.
to press it over on the control stick to aim. I mean, doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
First, you're always walking into them. That would be a bummer. It's a weird class.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing like it in the first game. And I think if you take it really slow with him, it's probably a really good one.
I feel like it's nice to be able to shoot that guy from over there.
Yeah. It's just so hard to aim. Not so bad. I wonder if you played mouse and keyboard, if it's just mouse aim.
Yeah, probably. Eh? Probably a
That
lot
would be really good.
easier.
Yeah. see what today's holidays are.
How do you get criticals for these guys?
This guy, it's the last 8 bullets in your clip.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I guess it's good to not reload too often, but then not reloading can really screw you. A weird one. Hooray for Buttons Day!
Yes.
Yeah, buttons are overrated. Give me snaps any day of the week.
Yeah, when's my hooray for Snaps Day?
I don't think snaps. There's not enough clothes with snaps in the first place. No one's championing them.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. Lost Sock Memorial Day. That's.
What?
I feel like only very sad people would celebrate this holiday.
Absolutely. Like.
Yeah.
Like, how do you even remember what your lost socks were? I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially because when I buy socks, I buy a bag of like 10 of the same pair.
I know. I guess it's for people that buy like unique socks. I mean, like, I love these socks because they're my skeleton socks.
Oh yeah,
my funky.
They love their skeleton.
My
socks.
funky giraffe socks. Oh.
Yeah. These are the socks that have my parents' signatures on them.
Have the names of my children.
I feel like these people are losers and I don't want to know them.
Yeah.
National Butterscotch Brownie Day. That's the day I can get to it.
Hey.
Oh, I don't even know what a butterscotch brownie is. Like, chocolate's plenty, thank you very much.
That sounds good.
It does sound. Hey, it sounds over sumptuous.
Some butterscotch.
Brownies in general. That's like brownies are maybe the best kind of cake.
I'm not that crazy
Really?
about brownies. I like them. I will never turn down a brownie.
No, yeah.
But
They're not a cookie, but they're yeah.
for sure. Oh.
Oh, get in there. Tear the tags off the mattress day today. That's a stupid day.
Yeah. No, and more stupid people celebrating stupid things.
I think people celebrate that because isn't it supposedly illegal to remove your mattress tags?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. These people need more excitement in their life.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a good gateway crime.
Maybe that's the whole point of the holiday.
Yeah.
Get the crime rate up. Could report a whole bunch of crimes at once.
Let's do all the crimes, yeah. I know that entire family was ripping the tags off their mattresses over there. Those shoes just make your kicks do more. Which that's,
Would this
I don't ever...
even affect my weapons though? A 10%?
Oh yeah. Then it just means you'll have a 10% chance for every shot to be a critical.
But my other ones still are the last 8 are still guaranteed.
Yeah, your last 8 are guaranteed, but now you have a chance for all of them.
Sweet.
Yeah. It's a handy build. You've got to be almost out of your stuff though, don't you?
86.
Oh yeah.
Whoop.
It's a little bit.
Whoop.
Oh. You got trigger run from that axe. Oh. Yeah, this guy can't really do anything when he's reloading. You're just a sitting duck.
Oh, you can do that, but I totally forgot about. I always forget to use my talent.
Right. But this guy's talent is just time reloaded too, so it's
exactly.
Good one. Chuck it out there. It's International Victorious Woman Month.
What?
Oh, it's International Victorious Woman Month.
Yeah, who's Victoria? Queen Victoria?
Victorious.
Oh, Victorious Woman Month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that is basically Victoria's woman.
weird. Victorious women. So like in battle?
Victorious women. I guess so, yeah. Or maybe just in like elections or sports.
Oh yeah, right. Competitions.
Board games.
Okay.
So
good. That's great.
So, yeah.
I'm glad. Yeah. I like it when they win. Not just when they compete, but when they win.
The only time I don't like it when they win is when it causes me to lose.
Yes, for sure.
Then
I'd rather it be women's unvictorious day.
Totally. I've learned, that if you take this, it makes your spells more powerful for the whole game then at this point. Or for the rest of this run.
But then...
You're stuck with that spell instead of whatever your B is now.
I don't have a B.
You don't have a B at all?
I do, I guess. It costs more
mana
than mana.
Right.
Oh.
It's worth it to take that. And then the talent ones, they give you 20 resolve for switching those ones out, which is totally worth it.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah. Love resolve.
Whew.
Yeah, you're nearly a dead clown.
No.
Huh. That dynamite kind of sucks.
It was looking impressive.
It looks real big. You could blow up many people with it.
Gravity beam and bookish. All right. Probably gonna change
Super
classes
IBS.
anyway.
Oh, is there a new one to unlock?
I think so.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got loose
the assassin,
top left,
or the dragon. Yeah. We got the dragon lancer too.
Oh yeah, that's good.
That's a weird character. I couldn't figure it out.
Oh, is this where they fly?
Sort of. You charge up your attack, and then you can like angle it upward, so you can go upward with your attack. You charge it, and then push up as you let go.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it charges pretty quickly, actually.
Huh.
It seems like a tough character to use.
It's great though. It's like you don't really care because there's so many characters, even if some of them are weird.
Oh yeah, it's true. There's like 5 I really like to use, and I just ignore the rest.
That's crazy.
You can probably sequence break with him.
Yeah. Oh.
If you don't have double jump, yeah.
They don't seem to care as much about secrets breaking.
No, it's true. This guy, the problem is he's so locked in when he's attacking.
Mm-hmm.
And he only attacked right in front of him, so it's really weird. But I think you'll one-shot anyone you hit with that at this
right.
point.
Like a shotgun.
Pretty much, yeah. Or a sniper rifle, depending on how you look at it. Like, you can really... If you get good at it, you could kind of launch yourself across the map and hit anyone anywhere.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing. Like in a room like this, it would screw you over.
Totally. It's a bad spot.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, you didn't die. Alright. Sweet shield. Oh! But then it's also hard to get good with any one class because you're using a different class every single run.
Yeah. The sound effects and some, you know what it reminds me of is Jet from Kirby.
Yeah, I can
The
see
sound
that.
effect and the thing itself.
The way it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of Jet-ish. Jet is one of the worst powers.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Never been a fan.
So, but you can get around with it real good.
Oh.
This is the room you could sequence break in theory. If you can get to those high platforms.
Yeah.
But good luck in that area. Everything's gonna kill you in one hit in that area.
I might as well. I'm pretty much dead.
True.
Nice.
Huh? These guys give you a lot of money. Fuck that thing.
No. Damn hazard.
Brutal bio. Tiny says, "What the heck? I thought I subbed on Monday."
Oh yeah, me too. I even have your name on the board, but that's weird.
Does it say she's not or something, or what's going on?
It might say for her. She's not.
I don't know how that works.
Was that
How's
with
it
your
going,
Amazon sub? I remember McKinley for a little while. His Amazon sub was letting him subscribe more than once for some reason.
Weird.
Or it would like disappear after like a week.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I just remember, being like, hey, thanks for the sub, McKinley, but wait, didn't you just sub? He's like, yeah, I don't know what's happening.
Huh. Everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Also, how's it going, Tiny? Getting settled in. I don't know. I gotta see
this.
Doctor Strange soon.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that one disappearing from theaters as much as you do everything everywhere all at once.
True. I don't like if I don't see everything everywhere all at once in theaters. I won't be.
Right. It's not a big deal.
I just want to see Doctor Strange now.
You're right.
Yeah, thanks for the sub, Tiny.
Understand subs. We're cost wasting all your money. See if this one sticks. That's our new scam. Subs that last one day.
So close to only kill you in one hit.
You need just a skosh more damage.
Whoa. Oh.
It's going good, Tiny. I might have COVID now. Who knows?
Yeah, he's worried about getting COVID. My parents have COVID now.
Yeah.
Just as I get out of my COVID isolation, everyone I know goes into COVID isolation.
Doesn't that mean you can go around those people though?
I
don't know. Yeah.
I'm worried about it. I know. I don't know.
Like, that's the thing. If I didn't have to go over there and be in the apartment, I don't care being around you because you've had it, so it's probably fine. But it's going across the city that's the bad part.
This is the thing. I just don't know. Like, I have a feeling the bosses at my show would not be happy.
Right. Oh yeah, if you were just being willy-nilly and being an idiot
so I got it already.
I'll be fine.
Yeah. Like, it just seems like I don't think that's a good idea.
It really isn't. Do I have any symptoms? Not really. Like, I have a little bit of a tickle and a cough that's I can't kick, but
and that's kind of how mine started.
Yeah, but otherwise I feel totally fine. Like, I'm usually kind of muffin-headed at the best of times, so it's hard for me to identify these things.
Yeah, it's true. Got those old cauliflower ears.
I keep letting people punch me in the head. It's a bad plan.
Oh, right,
I've got
right.
tests, though. So I'm going to test after the show today.
I'm liking this guy right now.
That's an amazing... Every attack after that move is a critical, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This guy plays like a Castlevania character.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, he has... You can attack and then dash attack to cancel, like, do those kind of cancels and things with this guy.
Right.
I overcomplicate everything with him. And then just get killed. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad for me. I agree. I have been paranoid enough about it that if I got something bad from it, I'd feel real cheesed off. This game looks adorable. It's pretty fun. It is kind of storybook looking. Do you have any lifesteal?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
So you could get that the bad apple there.
Yeah, I know, and I already got a good apple.
Yeah, you got a good apple, but a bad apple is the good one. They patched this on the PC. There's one curse you can get that you get like a big boost to your life, but you have to get 2 pieces of fruit, otherwise it's 1 hit to get killed.
Oh.
And they changed that to now you need only 1 piece of fruit to save yourself.
That's nice.
Because I guess a lot of people just weren't bothering. But I always take that item, and it always fucking ends my run. Like, every single time.
Maybe not now, though.
Maybe not now. I can't, but it doesn't matter if they change it. I take it every time anyways. I just can't resist. This is a deadly room.
Damn.
You're in trouble, Ranger. Ranger Rick.
A thunder poniard.
Thunder poniard. What do you got? I always like that guy.
Yeah.
He's got so much health. He's great all around.
Yeah, exactly. Womp womp. Another child death.
Yeah. It's a game about dead children.
Where is this? Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, damage. Damage!
Damage!
Take out your calculator or slide ruler. Whoa. This is the round. I feel like you're gonna beat the whole game on this life. I wonder if it would be possible to actually do this, like a level 1 run where you can beat the bosses.
Probably.
I think I can beat the first boss at level 1. I know his patterns pretty well. And actually, I think I can beat the last boss at level 1 as well. Because, like, you just really have to learn his patterns or you can't beat him.
Nice. Kicking ass.
Barbarians are the ass-kicking fat kid.
Yeah. In all of our hearts.
They're so big coming at me. I don't think I would ever like to wear a helmet with big horns like that, though. Like, he's just raising your arm, you're gonna impale your shoulder. It's a bad.
I'd be
bad play.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably just spin them around. I'm not sure why they're pointed down. Yeah.
You're just gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah. But I guess that's why they have those shoulder pads.
Oh yeah, but then okay, it's just gonna be it's gonna be clinking and clanking and
Yeah, but that, I think, there's no way around that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what do we have here?
Do you have armor on? You're going to make noise? I'll give you some resolve back. Which is never bad.
Oh, it's kind of similar to my move. My last
It
move.
does the same thing, but doesn't freeze them, basically. Yeah.
Oh, right. There's something up there, isn't there?
It's gone now. I mean, you could probably air jump, bounce
Yeah,
on
that's what I
this
was
spinning
thinking.
thing all the way up. But is it worth it for like 100 gold?
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
That could never go poorly.
Nope. Always worth it.
Oh, fuck, this is the worst. This is the worst one that you could have gotten. This game destroys me all the time.
Oh, man. Shouldn't
It's
be able to go through
impossible.
walls.
Yeah, and they also can just change direction out of nowhere. Yeah. It's...
That's what usually happens when I go into those.
It's the reason I, basically, if I'm trying to have a good run, I've completely stopped going into those, because
You're right.
they're all really
Oh.
easy, except for that one.
A new contract signed. New successor chosen.
You're the new successor, I knew it. You're the star
Whoops.
successor.
Why does he have a piece? He's always a pacifist.
You can't, yeah, you can't attack anything. So you just have to, like, get in and open as many chests as you can before you die.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can buy.
Be nice.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you can get the armor.
Ugh.
No, you can afford the one in the armor, though. Yeah. There you go. Now you're boxing with power.
Turkey. Some pre-boxing
Yeah.
turkey.
Is it turkey or chicken? I don't actually know how to tell the difference.
Yeah, it's just a leg of
I
meat,
would-
I guess.
Way rather it be chicken.
Yeah, chicken's the best.
Or, yeah.
As we
Turkey's
discussed when we were
overrated.
talking about chicken gods.
Right, yeah. They are the best gods. They
Well,
will just sacrifice themselves to us.
Exactly. Off their own
If we
heads.
sacrifice ourselves to them.
Exactly. So beautiful.
The only word to describe it.
Yeah.
Do you have to tap on this guy or do you hold it down?
You can hold it down.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess it does it at the same speed no matter what. So yeah, you just hold it
It'd be
down.
cool if you could tap and get faster, actually. That'd be
Absolutely.
great. Yeah. Whoa.
I'm starting to get the hang of a few of these guys.
Yeah. True.
Oh.
Except for those spikes.
Well, yeah, except for
Tell me
jumping.
the India.
I can't jump with any of them. Ooh.
You gotta get one of those flying characters. That's the thing, though. Now you're halfway dead.
Yep.
It's just because of crazy gambles that runs get difficult.
Yep.
Oh. Just right to death.
I just remembered I could do that move.
I don't really understand the purpose of it. Like,
No,
I
I
guess if
just
there's someone above you,
did it.
but
Yeah, I just did.
yeah. But like, your other attack is 100 times faster.
Wow. That's
wow,
crazy.
I got the guy from behind you.
Yeah, I didn't know that did that.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh. That was awesome.
Huh?
Ooh, chest.
Are you gonna go into the boss?
All right, not yet.
You haven't even gotten any items on this guy yet. Actually.
Yeah. He's oops. Shit. Decent amount of money though.
Yeah, that's true. That area is not much harder than the first area, actually.
Right.
Like, you could get a lot of money playing through that part, too.
I'm getting lots of money this run.
The coin purse for a boxer.
Oh man.
That's gonna make this character pretty useless, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting good. I'm having a good time. As he is.
It's always tempting. Is it the bow or is it the
No,
legendary one?
The ballista.
Oh, it is the legendary one then.
Alright.
I think it's strong, but I don't
Alright.
know.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, it's a powerful thing. So you hit hard now, and you still have your punch move to get people away from you. If they're coming close to you.
That's true.
Yeah. Maybe it's a good combo, actually. What?
Mm.
And that's the thing. You get 20% more gold for the rest of this run, but you have to kill 15 guys without getting hit.
Oh wow.
Yep. I always take that, and if you take the wings, you also take 150% more damage if you get hit while you're flying.
Oh, crazy.
But then flying with a bow, that's pretty good.
Too late.
This, I also take it every single time.
Where are they?
No, you have to just keep going.
Oh.
You have to find the enemies, yeah.
Like just the next 4 enemies I see?
The next 15.
Oh.
Yeah. You just don't get touched. If you're a careful Kathy, you'll be okay. And I think that's what this character's name was Careful Kathy.
Right. So he'll be fine.
Yeah. That so many times it's spikes and me being a dumbass that kills me when I get those things too.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm terrible at the.
That's also like you're just getting good at using the boxing gloves, and then they tease you into switching.
Yeah.
I think the thing just goes straight no matter what you do. Oh man, this is a horrible place.
Hmm.
That's just a death room. It's high tension whenever you get those things.
Yeah,
Like, I love getting
great.
them. It's video games at their best.
Whoa.
You don't want to get that until you're done with this curse. And this room's also sadistic looking. Oh, maybe it's okay. Nice. If you shoot this into the wall, does it penetrate at all? Ooh. Wow, it kills him in one shot. Oh,
yes.
Jeez, there must be another way. Oh, fuck me.
Fine, totally fine. Oh.
You can get the power in this room. Maybe it...
No!
Damn. That was a good run.
Yeah, that was a possible room.
That's so tough.
Wow, there was one person playing Babylon's Fall over the last week, apparently, on PC.
Wow, that's incredible. That guy must be having the best time.
Apparently, Kotaku just wrote an article about him.
Boy, that could have been you.
Could have been me.
Dang. No, but then there would have been two of you, is the thing.
No, yeah. But I would have made a new best friend.
Oh, yeah. I bet he's really cool.
Oh,
Just
man.
the coolest dude you can imagine. Oh, his traits are so bad. You're just screwed. So I'm assuming this is a roguelike? Yep. You just go into the castle, and as much gold as you get, you can spend to upgrade your castle for your next heir.
Yeah, and the whole thing is that they have, like, traits.
Weird traits. Like, you'll have colorblind guys, you'll have guys with vertigo, where everything's upside down. You've got guys, I don't know, what other weird things are wrong with this guy's a Puritan, so every enemy he sees is censored.
Oh, right.
Which is weird.
That is really weird.
You also had, there was something else that's wrong with you. I don't remember what it was. FND.
Shit. I become disarmed.
Functional neurological disorder.
Disarmed when stressed. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I did not.
No, they did patch that. It used to be 3.5 seconds, and now it's only 2 seconds you're disarmed
Oh,
for.
that's nice.
So it got a little bit less bad.
Yeah, see, they're all censored.
Well,
What does that do? They can't see me?
they can't see you, and then the next attack you land on them gives them weakness, and it makes them take way more damage for a minute.
Sounds good against bosses.
I think it is, yeah. Yeah, this is a weird roguelike, though, where it seems like it's just impossible without the grind.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
you
which is
just
what I
straight
like.
up don't do enough damage early on.
This is what I like about it. It's not like there's
Right.
more of an RPG to it than roguelike,
Yeah.
really. Like, if you just keep playing, you'll eventually get strong enough to
Yeah,
beat the game.
just over-level the power curve, yeah.
Yeah. Whereas most roguelikes, it's like you start back with nothing, and it's just about playing it over and over again
Yeah.
until you're good enough. Or have a
I
perfect
mean,
run.
in a certain way, this is as well. To a certain extent.
Yeah, but again, if you
But-
just keep playing, you're gonna get
Oh, yeah, yeah, you
Stronger.
will beat it eventually no matter what.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, so just every attack was a critical after you got out of there. Censored enemies are weird.
Yeah. It feels like way dirtier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's all penises and boobs flying at you. This game is, that's the one thing it's missing. Not enough dongs and tits.
It's all games.
Yeah, I don't know.
All media.
Tender
Should be
loving care.
all dogs. Yeah,
Got
that's
the
true.
right amount of dongs and tits.
True.
No, there hasn't been any penises in that game. But still. Flying wieners, Tiny says. Ooh, tiny wieners.
Oh.
You think you've already almost made as much money on this guy as you did the last guy?
Yeah, this guy's so fast. It just rips through.
And he's got traits that are bad, so you do get quite a bit of extra cash. Oh no. Oh no.
Whew.
That's a good fight. Well met.
Yeah, it just controls so well.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
It's like an old Castlevania game, but even faster.
Yeah, it controls how you imagine an old Castlevania game controls now.
Yeah, exactly.
But they don't actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
The speed boost is nice too, actually.
Yeah, that's a. Does he walk faster in general?
I think so. Maybe not.
Huh.
Feels like oh.
Oh, you gotta watch out for that big flying ball.
Feels like his attack maybe propels him forward, but
Oh, maybe. I love this guy because you can just keep attacking as you walk forward
I'm gonna
too.
go this way.
Yeah, you get a 20% boost to gold in this area too.
Nice.
But you do have to go into that door there to. Or did you already do that?
No.
No. Okay, yeah. Then you have to do that. Oh, maybe not this door. There's another door in the area. Oh, the shift.
No.
I wish he would say, but Gregory, it turns out shift happens. This game needs clever writing like that.
Oh, up there?
Yeah. It's a hidden door.
There are secrets everywhere.
There's secrets everywhere. That's the Castle of Hamson.
Tap what? To search for them?
It's Castle Hamson.
Yeah, yeah, but what does it? It said tap something to search for them.
Oh. Oh, I don't know what button that is.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I think you can use the right stick to move the camera around.
Oh, I see.
I think that's what it's saying. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nice. One thing, there's never any money or healing items in breakables in these areas.
Hmm.
In the, like, story areas. Which is annoying, because they put all these barrels, and they're like, hey, look at all these fun barrels. Fuck you. You can,
Whoop.
yeah, you can kick off those plants to get higher. You might have to reset the room with the door. It's so cold in my house right now. I don't fucking get that.
It was a cold morning.
I feel like I saw snow this morning.
What?
But, like, just like 2 flakes or something.
What?
Yeah. I can't believe it either.
Hmm?
You gotta do the awful thing. Go around the outside.
Oh, jeez. Whoops. Oh, right. It's down A.
Yeah.
Oh, I only have like one hit, too.
But if you make it to that shrine, it refills your HP.
Oh, man.
So you've got motivation. Maybe LB is easier than doing the down attack.
For this,
down
probably.
A here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now I really have just one hit.
You just one hit. You just got to do it perfectly. the range on your kick is pretty big.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have to go as close as you might think. He says, I've been enjoying the cooler weather. I forget we're neighbors now, depending on which side of Canada you're on. You're definitely a lot closer to us than you were before.
Yeah.
We're like slightly northeast of you.
Yeah, it's been a cool spring for sure.
Where in Washington are you, Tiny? What part of the state? Are you like Seattle or Spokane? I don't know what other big cities there are. Olympia?
Olympia. She's in Olympia.
Oh, she's in Olympia. There you go. That's the capital. Wow.
Yeah, it's funny. We used to get, like, we're close enough to Washington. But we used to get Spokane.
Oh, yeah, Spokane TV.
Spokane, like, local news.
I love Spokane. Spokane is one of my favorite cities. It's nothing. It's like not a fancy city. There's nothing interesting about it. It's the right kind of trashy city to me.
Oh, what? Echo kicks reset my dashes.
So you have to hit the echo kick on that one to reset it before you go into this portal.
I see.
Yeah. Olympia is also a sweet city. I do like Washington.
Seems like, it seems really nice.
Totally. It's all so green, but that's what I love about Alberta, too.
Yeah, for some reason it reminds me of the city that the Simpsons moved to, that, like, Scorpio.
Oh,
made.
What was that city?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Oh, man. I think that city was in Oregon in The Simpsons, if I remember right. I'm looking it up. Cypress Creek.
Yeah.
Is the name of the city they go to. Man, Hank Scorpio is a cool character.
Great. It's crazy he was only in one episode.
Yeah. There's a whole bunch of unbelievably famous characters that are only in one.
Yeah.
Like, it's amazing.
Oof.
Like, they expect some crazy things from you here.
Yeah. Whoa. What?
Whee! You have to...
yeah. That's crazy.
You have to have those things come up with you.
Oh.
But I don't know why they were separating like that. It's alright.
Nice.
Yeah. You ended up getting some HP back from doing that.
Yeah.
They have a new burger at A&W here that they call the bestest burger in the world burger. Which is weird. It's like...
What? What do you mean by here?
In Canada.
Oh.
It's like a promotional burger with Maddie Matheson, who's like a really big fat tattooed chef on the internet who swears a lot. But the burger itself is so good. Like, I couldn't believe it.
What's so great about it?
It's like a thicker than normal burger for an A&W patty, and then it has caramelized onions on the bottom and deep fried pickles on the top. It's a cool.
You know what? Like, I'm not crazy about pickles, but deep fried pickles.
Deep fried, you get that crunch.
That sounds pretty good.
Did you say A&W? Yeah, I did. In Canada, A&W is way better than A&W is in the States.
Is it?
Oh yeah, A&W in the States is pretty terrible.
Huh.
Yeah. In Canada, it's like the closest it is to here is like Shake Shack or something.
Really?
Yeah.
I do like A&W. But partially because I know that they source like Albertan beef.
Right.
Like I know people who sell to A&W, and they're all grass fed.
Crazy. It's the problem is it's like literally it's the same price as going to a real restaurant. Or almost the same price.
Almost, yeah, like a few $5 less.
Like, yeah.
Oh.
Those arrows you can dash kick to make disappear as well. You can do
Right.
the kick. Yep. Timing it's fucking hard, but
Oh.
you can do it. No. The platforming that's just gonna be the death of you. It says in the States it's just super cheap fast food. Yeah. It's our nice one. I don't know why. It's like kind of the only Canadian owned one too. Well, except like Tim Hortons is Canadian owned.
Yeah.
But they own Burger King at this point too.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Giant Chef is a pretty good option.
It's true. Oh, and he gets 75% gold too. All right.
Oh, but Diva is rough.
Can't remember.
It's just you have a spotlight on you and all the enemies have spotlights on them, but otherwise it's dark.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What level do you have to be to get the Ronin? 48. The Ronin's a cool character.
Wow. At least it's a big spotlight.
That would be helpful. This is the guy with the food, too. Like, he can sustain himself a lot longer than most.
Yeah. Yeah, here it's actually A&W is kind of an institution, like especially in the rural areas.
Oh yeah, well, even the I remember my mom saying like that's where my parents went on their first dates and stuff. Like,
Right.
it was a big deal for a long time too.
Yeah.
It used to be the place you could go and they'd like roller skate your shit out to you too.
Right. But yeah, it's like a whole like meeting place, the community
yeah, there's all those
gathering
like car
place.
clubs that meet there and stuff. And,
Yeah.
I don't understand those car clubs.
Yeah.
Like they just park a whole bunch of cars in a parking lot and sit on lawn chairs in front of their cars and no one talks to anybody. And
Oh, they probably do. They probably just talk about their cars.
maybe, but they also seem to be sitting there far apart from each other. Though. So I don't know when are they talking?
Yeah, maybe they every once in a while they cross over to each other. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
You probably have to sit and watch for a while just to study their behavior.
Observe, yeah. Distance. Tiny will have to check out A&W when she visits. It's kind of the only fast food place I would think that's like Canada specific and different.
Yeah, I guess, eh?
Our burgers are better at McDonald's in Canada than they are in the States too, for sure.
It's Alberta more than Canada.
Oh, right, because we have Alberta beef burgers.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't really say from that much experience, but I've just heard people say like you go to Toronto or anywhere, like you go east and it's just way worse.
Hey, interesting. I don't know if I've been to a McDonald's out east.
I don't know, just McDonald's, but like
Just
in
meat in
general. Yeah.
Right.
We just don't realize how good we have it here.
Crazy.
Apparently.
Which doesn't make sense. There's just as much land in like Saskatchewan or Manitoba to make good beef, you'd think.
Yeah, totally.
Well,
They
they have
doing?
fancy beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Lazy.
Yeah.
Don't do anything.
Yeah, lazy ass Saskatchewan.
Oh, you got them.
So I'm gonna
You
start
got
calling
them. That's them.
If if you use your potion before you pick up that thing, it refills your potion for you. Oh, too late.
Oh, right. I forgot I even have a potion.
Yeah. That way you can keep your health, like, real topped up.
Whoops.
I didn't want that chest anyways. Oh, it doesn't fill up your potion. Oh, you have to buy an upgrade that makes it do that. Never mind then. So it's just meat
now
that fills up your potion. Yeah, you got it. Unless it chooses the bad one. You're fine. It didn't choose the awful one, so it should be absolutely achievable. I really don't understand how a frying pan lights them on fire when you hit them with it.
It's hot.
Like eternally hot?
Yeah, the frying pan.
Oh.
Whoa, buddy.
Oh. Big old ghost.
Whew. I think that's the first one I beat.
Nice. Good job.
Whoa.
And you get a chest full of crap.
Why was there blood in there?
Oh, yeah.
Gross.
A big old box of blood. I think it was Gwyneth Paltrow's head that was in that chest.
Oh, that was in the box.
That was in the box.
Oh, there we go.
Come on. That's got, yeah, that must be so close.
Are you?
How does that miss? How did you not fire that guy?
Yeah, you're fired.
Look at Jamoke.
Oh no, this is taking a turn.
You got one potion.
How do I get more?
Pick up more meat. Anytime you find meat,
shit.
it gives you one potion. So basically, meats are worth 2 meat every time you find more. Jerk.
Where would you go in Canada, Tiny? If you were to visit
I
mountains?
feel like everyone in Washington visits Vancouver first.
Oh yeah.
It's just right there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like you cross the border and it's right in your face.
Huh. For some reason I thought Vancouver or Washington was more middle, but I guess it's a coast, isn't it? Around
Yeah,
the
it's
coast.
the top left corner. Then if you go inland in Washington, you can go north and it goes past Moy Lake in BC, which is the most beautiful lake I've ever seen. It's crazy. But it's all, it used to be. Now it's all covered in like $10 million mansions. Just too bad.
Yeah, lots of fun, lots of nice places in BC. Like, BC's,
And then, yeah, that goes north through like Nelson, which is a cool place.
BC is kind of our California, but it's if California was Ireland. As far as like the weather concerned.
Right. I feel like there's got to be more rain in Ireland than BC.
Oh, totally. But
Right.
it's very similar. You know what? I bet you there's similar amounts of rain in Victoria
Oh yeah, that's
as BC. Victoria is like a mini Ireland.
I would love to live in Victoria. It's
Victoria's
just
so nice, but it's like
so fucking expensive.
it's all old people too. It's like
Yeah.
kind of our Florida.
Yeah.
Where you-
Well, no, our Florida only in terms of where the old people go. It's
Yeah.
not where the crazy is in
no,
our country.
that would say what, the East Coast?
Yeah, I guess Newfoundland, but Newfoundland is our dumb people.
Yeah.
Is dumb the same as crazy?
Well, not necessarily, but
You might say where we are is where our crazy is.
no, that's where the dumb is probably. That's
Maybe.
where people would probably think the dumb is.
Maybe. I think Albertans think they're smart, which is the problem.
Do they? I don't know.
I don't know.
I feel like we're
You
more
think
like, we're all farmers.
gleeful about being an idiot?
Yeah, we're people of the land.
Oh yeah, we're just salt of the earth.
We're rednecks. Redneck.
Tiny doesn't have anything in mind. Is open to suggestions. I mean, Whistler's crazy, but like.
Yeah, or what's that? You got the Long Beach.
Oh, Stanley Beach. Is it called Long Beach in Canada? I don't know.
There is a Long Beach.
Huh.
But what's that area like all way on the west coast that everybody loves?
White Sands. It's in Vancouver. It's just part of Vancouver.
No, that's not what I'm thinking.
I don't know where you're talking about.
Can't think of it. It's like way on the coast.
So
It's like a hippie place.
Nanaimo.
Maybe. Yeah, I was thinking about Nanaimo.
Nanaimo's where all the hippies are in general, or that's like the city where the hippies are. The real hippies are off on little islands and in art collectives and stuff.
I wanted to say it was an island. Tofino.
Oh, Tofino. Oh yeah. Tofino is hippies and old people.
It used to be more hippies.
Right. Yeah, now you go to get like a custom totem pole carved for you or something.
It's still very, it's like a big surfer town for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's very pretty though in Tofino.
Totally.
Guys, exploring a hippie town sounds fun. Yeah, there's lots of those on the west coast.
Nelson's a hippie town.
Nelson, absolutely.
Yeah.
I've never been, but my cousin used to live there. It's always sounded really cool.
It's got a really cool downtown, but it's a hill. So like if you walk it, you're gonna be fucking pooped. It's rough, but it's fun. What Cranbrook's pretty good. Wait, which one? Which city am I spelling?
I'm gonna put a link.
Oh, Nelson.
Oh no, I did Tofino.
Oh, Tofino. Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Tofino's more of your like vacation city.
Yeah, it is now.
Nelson's more of just like a city.
Yeah.
Not like.
But it's got like a sweet downtown.
Tofino's
like
big tourist city.
Yeah, yeah. Tofino is the totem pole city, isn't it?
Is it? That sounds right.
It's like where totem poles are from, sort of.
Oh.
Yeah. Like that's hugely reductionist, but
yeah, but it's like famous for it's famous for totem poles.
Totally.
And there's just like it's just some of the nicest beaches. Like this sand is so fine.
And then if you go further east, then you've got like Radium Hot Springs, which Radium was cool. It's a nice hot springs. That's all like camping-y though.
Oh yeah, lots of places to camp.
But I think that's further north still. Like South BC, it's so beautiful that everybody moved in and bought houses there, and it became ultra expensive. If you like wine, there's all kinds of like wine tasting shit in BC. Like you can go to a hotel and they'll just load you on a bus and ship you around to different vineyards and breweries for a day.
Yeah.
And you can get tanked.
Tofino, I remember.
But they'll have that in Washington where you live too.
I remember Tofino, just being camping near a brewery.
Oh yeah.
It was really fun.
Totally. Great.
Oh, you come to Edmonton.
BC. Oh yeah, go to the big mall. BC's also got like did you ever go to like the Hellmouth in BC at the Fraser River?
No.
That's a cool thing. It's just a really narrow waterfall of a really deep and powerful river.
Oh, crazy.
So it's just like pure fury.
That's
and
awesome.
It's a cool thing. Yeah. And like, there's all these plaques because back in the day, a lot of people died in it and stuff.
Right. They're dumb.
Yeah. And there's also plaques all about staring into the abyss there.
Oh.
Yeah. Lose no health. Oh, you got this.
Damn it.
Whoa!
So close.
It got tricky at the end.
Yeah, it sure did. Oh no.
I think it would be safe to visit by myself. Oh, it absolutely would be now. Now it's got a tourist center at it. You can take a gondola over it and like.
Which?
The Hellmouth.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah. No.
That sounds awesome.
It's not a popular tourist site, so you might be the only tourist.
That
there
sounds
when you
even
go,
better.
But exactly, there'll be the employee and you, and then.
As long as you're not
it's
too
a good
lonely.
That is the thing.
That's always the worst.
If
When
it's
it's
too
like,
old of an employee, then it's awkward.
yeah, exactly. They just like, oh, finally someone I can tell about the Hellmouth.
Oh yeah, this is my one true passion.
This is exactly, and people so rarely come.
Yeah, I got my doctorate in history about the Hellmouth. Did you know Emily Dickinson looked into the Hellmouth before she made her famous painting?
Called the Void.
I love knowing there's a place called the Hellmouth. Like, that's just a cool place.
Yeah, it sounds accurate too.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you were a person who only knew God as the only thing of power in the world, seeing something like that totally would look like hell.
Yeah. You don't want to get sucked in there.
Yeah.
But if you come to Alberta, you could go to the Gopher Museum.
Oh, fuck me, absolutely. You don't even have to go that far into Alberta to get to that.
Yeah.
Wow. Like 7 hours north in, but still. Yeah, in Torrington, they have a museum where they gather roadkill gophers and they make dioramas of them. I'm sure we've talked about it on stream multiple times.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. But it's some amazing stuff. And it's also only like a half-hour drive from the best dinosaur museum I've ever been to.
Where's that? In Drumheller?
Drumheller.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, we do. Drumheller's pretty crazy. That's a fun tourist place to go in Alberta.
Yeah. But then Tiny's from the desert. Like,
Yeah, you wouldn't be impressed. You'd be like, oh.
wouldn't be that interesting.
Yeah. Although it's a bit, no, it's still basically just a desert, but it's got more green, probably.
Yeah. It's got hoodoos. Hoodoos are cool. Yeah. Do they still have that giant T-Rex in the middle of the town that you can like climb up? And there's like a
I think so.
observation deck.
Yeah.
It's a cool thing. You could also visit. What's the name of the town? Rosebud while you're there.
Yeah.
In the area.
It's a nice town. I was there recently.
Yeah, you didn't go to see a show, right? You just went through it?
No, but there was a show there that was just like a folk show.
Oh, it wasn't the Jesus show.
No, they do a lot. There's a lot of. It's like a whole artists collective. That town. It's insane.
Oh, weird.
But yeah, they also do the fashion play.
They just make all their money on that one weekend.
Probably, yeah. Probably. Take Charon to court?
What? Huh. Weird. I that's a weird.
Don't know.
Just lets you save more money in between rounds. Tiny could do without the desert settings for a while.
Yeah.
You're probably in the right area for that generally. That's the cool thing about Alberta is it's such a big province that we've kind of got every geographical setting you can imagine.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah.
We've got like rainforest, we've got desert.
Oh,
we've got permafrost Arctic. What did you do?
We've got fucking Banff.
Oh yeah, we have a glacier in our province.
There's our tourist. That's our tourist. Yeah, it's true. No, we have like literally every type of land.
Oh, we have UNESCO. We have 2 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. We've got Head Smashed in Buffalo Jump, which is cool.
Oh yeah. Did you know that
really
there's
cool
a swamp just outside of Edmonton? that's recognized as one of the few places that was untouched by the Ice Age.
Weird. It just stayed the same through the Ice Age?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what the story is, but it's like, it's like there's only a few of them in the world.
Interesting. It's like a peat bog or something?
It's called, I can't remember, yeah. But it's called, it's a bog, yeah. It's a bog.
Yeah.
Wagner's Bog.
Oh, yeah. Bogs are where they find all the oldest dead things.
Yeah. No, it's this, like, crazy... And, like, there's certain flowers that bloom there that, like, don't bloom anywhere else.
That's cool. Corpse flowers.
And butterflies. There's lots of really unique butterflies there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I planted my butterfly garden this past week.
Crazy.
I bought a bunch of bulbs that are supposed to attract butterflies, and we're going to see if it works.
Nice.
Both of these items kind of suck.
What do they do?
I don't know if it's worth... That one makes it so stationary spikes don't hurt you, the boots.
Oh.
And that one makes it so food heals you for more.
I like this.
Okay. But keep in mind, these spikes don't work on a spike plate that, like, you step on and the spikes come up.
Right.
Yeah. But you could stand on those ones there, for example.
Yeah, that's great. Whoops.
Yeah. Unless there's a spinning axe on top of them.
Ah!
But then also, one cool thing, I think it's probably all over North America, but specifically in Alberta, we've got a lot of world's largest things.
It's true. That's just our small towns. Like, the small towns here just love to do that.
Yeah, you can kind of... I bet that's probably small towns everywhere.
Yeah, I think that is a big thing, especially in America.
Like, we've got the largest mosquito in Alberta. We've got the world's largest Ukrainian Easter egg.
Right.
We've got... What else do we have? The world's largest sausage, world's largest pierogi.
Right.
World's largest fishing rod. Gosh.
Don't we have the world's largest bat in Edmonton?
It's not the world's largest. We just have a big bat in it.
I thought it was.
No, they've
What
got
about
a
the
bigger
boot?
one in Louisville in the States.
What about the boot?
I don't know if that... It might be the largest boot. It's a big boot.
It's a really big boot.
Yeah. Trying to look up a list of largest attractions in Alberta. There's gotta be some golf ones. Oh, we've got in
Sonny says you can
South
become
Alberta,
litigious in this game? Interesting. Yeah.
taking him to court.
Goes in a lot of weird directions.
In deep South Alberta, there's a UFO landing pad.
Oh, nice.
Which, that's an exciting thing.
We have Vulcan, Alberta.
That's in Vulcan, Alberta.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big place to go if you like aliens and Star Trek.
Yep. Totally.
I think they have like a Star Trek restaurant there and stuff.
Yeah. We've got the world's largest mallard in Alberta. We've got the world's largest beaver. Hey now.
Ew.
It is the world's largest cowboy boot.
Nice.
There you go. The bat in Edmonton was once Canada's largest, but that was scooped by one in Saskatoon in 2014.
Oh no, Saskatoon.
That's not even Canada's biggest bat.
You assholes.
Why did they build a bat there in the first place?
Yeah.
Like, it's in the middle of, like, our roughest neighborhood.
And it's because of our long history of baseball.
Oh, yeah.
Like
the
Trappers and the Cracker Cat.
Yeah. Everybody loves them.
Apparently the team now isn't bad. But...
The prospects, but it's like barely a league
care.
now. Like, I could go try out and have an okay shot at making it. That's a good power, actually. That's a great power.
I can't teleport into the wall like in Spelunky.
No, it hasn't happened to me. That would be brutal. That would be crazy. We've got the world's largest bee, the world's largest blue heron.
Oh, that is awesome. And it instantly resets?
Wheel. It resets after 5 seconds.
Right.
Yeah. World's largest pierogi. World's largest sausage. World's first UFO landing pad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's one outside attraction here that's just called 12-foot Davis.
What is it?
I don't know what it is.
What did you say?
12-foot Davis.
Oh, 12-foot Davis. I feel like I've heard of that, but yeah, I have no idea what it is.
It's, I guess he's like a settler. It's just a 12-foot tall statue of a settler.
Cool. Good for 12-foot Davis.
But
But was he was probably 12
smallest.
feet. That settler.
He might have been a 12-foot tall man, yeah.
That's an accomplishment.
It'd be way cooler if he had 12 feet, though. If he was like some kind of octopus man.
That would be way cooler. Be a way cooler statue, too.
In the geographical middle of Alberta, there's a big statue of a bear, apparently.
Cool.
But you have to like hike for a while to get out to it. Well, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, tourist places in Alberta, you pretty much can't go wrong with Banff. That's your...
Unless you hate crowds.
That's your big tourist place. But that, yeah, that's what I mean. That's like the big tourist place. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
It is. The area around Banff is beautiful as well. Like, you can avoid the city and
That's true.
not see as many people and go to some cool stuff. Jasper's okay, too.
Yep. Jasper's beautiful.
Oh, right, the spikes are... Oh, man.
I know. They've
Thinking
saved
about
me
the
many
spiky
times.
Huh.
I hit the spikes a lot, though.
Right. You're a spiky guy. I don't know if these spikes hurt you or not.
I bet you they do. Whoops. Oh, go this way.
We've got the world's largest mushrooms.
Where's the world's smallest stuff? Says Tiny. Absolutely.
I don't... That's tough to quantify.
People don't have as many competitions over that.
And, like, you're not going to drive for hours to see a tiny thing. Someone's just going to hold it on their finger, and you're going to go, wow. Tiny's not the best with crowds, to be honest. Me, too. I avoid them at all
No, but
costs.
Banff isn't like crowds.
Oh, it's pretty crowded.
What? You mean just like around
In the city
city?
itself. Oh, yeah. On the street, on the sidewalk, you're always moving past people.
I don't have any memories of that.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's so busy in the last few times I've been.
Maybe it's getting big.
Canmore's the not busy Banff now. But Canmore doesn't quite have as much exciting stuff to do.
There's not actually that much to do in Banff, really. Except hike.
Unless you like hiking or camping.
Yeah, it's all about hiking, camping.
Yeah. But there's like cool water, and fishing. I bet if you like fishing, it's a great place.
Yep.
Tiny's only 5 feet tall, so it's hard for her to navigate in a dense crowd. Yeah, that would make it way more annoying.
Oof.
That guy's got your number.
I need to reload.
That's the problem with this guy. I just don't have time to reload. You don't have to worry about those ceiling spikes. At least.
It.
Normally, you just have to take damage to get that box.
Nice.
What else we got? We got the world's largest railway spike. World's largest
These are all in
dragonfly.
Alberta still?
These are all in Alberta.
Wow.
That was all in northern Alberta.
Wow. We love our
Now
big
we're in
stuff.
central. There's a
Oh,
lovable
didn't
skunk.
know what that was.
Oh, it's a nasty car, a truck, or whatever it is. Shooter cart. Tiny says, plus EU people. That's the problem.
Yes, definitely.
No one can be trusted.
Yeah, I guess Banff's more like if you took your family to Canada or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah.
There's definitely
not
a
as
chest
good.
down in that room below.
Oh.
If
Not as
you
good as for like
blast
a
open.
solo trip.
You just gotta find the cracked wall. Oh, I see it. Go up. Yeah, there it is. Oh.
What?
I don't know what this is. Huh. Is it the tiny house? There we go. We found the world's smallest house for you, Tiny. We're gonna shoot its chimney.
It does shoot faster if you're right next to them.
Oh, so you can maybe only have a certain amount of bullets on screen at once.
What's with this?
I don't know. You can shoot the chimney on the buildings in town too, like in between runs. But I don't know why.
Huh.
Tiny's moving in right away. Seems secluded, like someone has to find their way through a secret passage to get to your house. Which is living the dream in my mind.
Your house withstood my attack. So don't worry.
It's
Oh!
made with strong materials, you're fine. Blow them away! Oh, that's pretty cool. I just wish these were a little bit further range.
Totally.
Whew. I don't think you can make that.
Huh. What do I need?
Double jump. Probably.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh. Nice jumping. You've earned a cape for a scholar.
What's... Ah!
This is a dangerous spot.
Oh!
Just open that chest before you die.
Why did it stop hurting him?
I hate that. They have this power where, like, once you get them to no health, they just get a shield for 2 seconds.
Oh!
I fucking hate it. It's the fucking cheapest bullshit.
Brutal. I did good with the gunner, though.
Yeah, that was a good gun run.
I just want to keep getting different traits.
Synesthesia is a cool trait, actually.
What does it do again? Oh, right. It mixes all your senses.
No, in this one, everything leaves a trail of sound behind.
Right. Yeah, it's because
cool.
like you mix sound with you can see sound.
Oh, right. Yeah, you see sound, right.
Wow. 1305 and I have 1350. Beautiful.
Yeah. That's the power-ups get expensive in this game quickly.
Or it's like no, it's color. It has to do with color, synesthesia. It's like you experience color. Oh, okay. Yeah. Tiny says you can smell sounds. I think it has to do with color. Yeah, that's really cool. It's awesome.
It's a real phenomenon, isn't it? Yeah, it's. But then, like, I remember Rez was always the game that they designed to make you feel synesthesia or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. I never did it. I couldn't feel it. And I even had the trance vibrator. And I never felt synesthesia. I tried as hard as a person could.
Oh, you're gonna take a break.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it for the Legacy.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look
Good
at
run.
synesthesia. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Right. It's when you, like... When you hear certain things, you see certain colors and shapes.
It's such a difficult sounding thing to describe, even. Like,
yeah. It's a fancy name for when you experience one of your senses through another. You might hear the name Alex and see green.
Yeah,
I think there's different types, though.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where specific inputs such as sounds, letters, tastes, or smells automatically trigger sensations such as color, texture, or shape.
Right, but there's rare...
So I could, like, hear your name and it would make me think of velvet or something.
Right.
Or feel velvet, not
but
think.
There's all different types. Like, there's different types, though.
It's wild.
But this is interesting. These are the rarest ones. You have associations between words and tastes.
Weird. Like, when I think about fried chicken, I can taste fried chicken.
It's
Is
true
that
only if
not
I
the
think
same
about
thing?
tasting it, though. Like,
Right.
the word doesn't make me think. It doesn't make me taste.
Right. Yeah, I guess.
But so can temperature, texture, and even the location on the tongue can be involved as well.
Interesting.
One
Did you know
synthesist
Pharrell
who has
Williams?
been tested finds, for example, the word jail tastes of cold, hard bacon.
Weird. So does everyone with synesthesia think jail tastes like cold hard bacon?
No, probably just him.
Oh, okay.
This is a weird one. This is a fairly prevalent, apparently. It's called mirror touch synesthesia. So that is when I touch my chin, you feel your chin get touched.
Well, that definitely isn't happening.
You know what I mean? Like you feel the touch of your own chin. That's weird.
I think I've seen them test that on Mythbusters before, but I don't understand. Like, I can't feel that at all. I don't see that one at all. Billy Joel also had synesthesia. Vincent Van Gogh.
There's number form synesthesia that numbers automatically appear in the mind as mental maps.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So the fact that I can't even imagine
is sound to color synesthesia.
Right. Math as mental maps sounds cool as hell.
Yeah, actually, there's a picture of how they see it. It's really weird. I don't understand it, but
is it like Beautiful Mind looking, kinda?
A little bit. It goes 1, and then there's this loop, and it goes 6, 10, 12, and then it just goes like all these, smiles, basically, little smiles connected to each other, and it goes 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't know. What's this? Oh, never mind. Interesting.
I can do a quick synesthesia test to see if I have it. Even though I've clearly learned I don't have it by talking about it.
Yeah, we learned a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out the results when we get back. And we'll be playing some XCOM.
And XCOM, we're gonna see Chabless France one more time.
Chabless. my hand! I hate this!
This game sucks!
No!
My fucking fingers don't work!
No, we just suck! Beaten into submission!
Stupid piece of crap! I fucking hate it!
Oh,
Oh boy! The source of our consternation is back. It hasn't consterned us hard so far, though.
I know. We'll see. Maybe this won't be that hard.
I think it might pop off at a certain point, and we're just gonna get annihilated and go, well, fuck it, I don't want to play anymore through those meaningless missions again.
Probably. Yeah.
That's what I'm worried about happening.
Yeah.
Because we'll just do nothing for our first 10 missions or so, and then get annihilated, which would also be pretty funny.
Maybe we'll understand it by then, though.
Like, I sort of understand how to play it already.
Yeah, but we don't really know what's happening. Like, why some levels don't seem to have aliens. And...
Yeah, that's true. Do you think there is a reason?
I'm assuming we're doing something wrong.
Maybe. I just don't know. Maybe just never fighting aliens is the way to win this game. Whatever, it's just our fun fashion design game, which is good.
Oh, right, we're on a mission.
We're on a mission. Apparently there are aliens alive still, so...
Oh boy.
Brace yourself. Oh yeah, what's the name of the guy we added to the team? Who looks like he's camping, but also Goku?
Can't remember, yeah.
He's Ukrainian, he's a Ukrainian sniper.
Move into designated position. Come get some. Ordine ricevuto. Sono in allerta.
Ghorba.
She's our... Oh no, she's the sniper, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe send her up even.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just don't always totally understand how to do that.
No. It's up on the D-pad to do something.
Oh right, it's always up on the, it's always the D-pad. Yeah. This is her whole move, though.
I think so, but that's fine for Glor. She'll be in a good sniper position next turn.
As long as there's nobody up here.
Oh, this isn't even Ghorba.
Oh shit.
I could have sworn you were on Ghorba.
Yeah, I know, me too.
Huh.
Okay, well, Ghorba can go up here too.
Yeah, it's a good spot. Nice and covered.
Okay.
Alien reinforcements inbound.
Okay. Still no... The aliens are still here, apparently, at least.
Oh, his name is Dracula Redford.
Oh, yeah! Of course it's Dracula Redford.
How could we forget that? Where were they? There was like a red glowing thing somewhere.
Was there? I didn't see it. They might be inside something, then.
Oh.
Good job.
Dude, they saw me.
There's enemies.
They saw.
Oh, no.
Oh, whoa.
I've drawn them out.
Good thing I had an Overwatch up here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have thought that was a super ineffective Overwatch, yet he got a kill.
That was a great gun, too.
Yeah. Just like blew his leg off. Looks like this guy can already see two people. 57% isn't bad. What are those other icons with the pistol and the eye above it and the target?
Whoops. How do I go to those? Overwatch, fire pistol, pistol Overwatch.
Oh, no, we definitely want to use our sniper rifle.
And frag grenade. I could throw a frag grenade down there.
You think it would hit both?
Maybe.
Check.
See
if you can see the, the arc.
Yeah.
You can hit both. I think you should totally do it.
Yep.
Yeah. What a shot.
Heads down.
Do it, Ghorba. Badass.
We just have to remember to re-equip her now.
Neutralize.
Oh,
Did she kill both
killed
of
them
them?
both?
Wow. Is that all of the aliens dead?
I don't know. Oh yeah, neutralize all enemy targets.
Oh yeah, they're all dead. Okay. It looks like the alien corpse has a gun neck. Oh no, it disappeared. Never mind. Okay. Then yeah, I guess just rush the...
Oh, there's something here.
Position confirmed.
Maybe. Oh, fire!
What's happening?
How is that fire?
Getting a little too warm.
Why is she?
Medkit here.
Oh no!
What the fuck? I'll just send him to the thing as quickly as you can.
Where? I don't know where this thing is. Oh, it's
Hey,
way over there.
cool.
Yeah, does that mean there's no more enemies? Oh, jeez, don't go in the fire. Oh!
Run through the fire. Is Chablis still on fire?
I don't know.
Fuck,
Yeah, I
hope
think
not.
so. It's Jane. That's Chablis. Jane's still on fire. How do, like, is there
Oh.
anything I could do for her?
You don't have a med
I
kit on
don't
this
think
character, so no.
Yeah.
Running.
Can't
Run
Jane
it
just
on
stop,
out.
drop, and roll?
That's the most effective tactic.
Oh,
There's
here
some
we
barrels
go.
of water next to where you're standing.
She has her own med kit.
Oh yeah, I'd use it.
Should I get out of the...
Yeah, move somewhere that's not on fire first, and then use it.
Just hoping
I'm
it
on
doesn't
the
take a
move.
whole med kit. Oh, no, okay. We'll turn for a med kit, I mean. Oh, what does hunkering down do? Increases defense by 30 and dodge by 50. Interesting.
How do we make you not be on fire
I'm
anymore?
assuming this heal will do it.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, no.
Well, we just got to get there. Just try and run across the map as quick as you can.
Yeah, so you...
Via.
This is the furthest away one of these has been.
Yeah. Surprised there's only that many enemies.
Solid copy.
Solid copy.
I didn't expect you to just blow one away in Overwatch right off the bat, I guess, and then blow the other two up.
With a grenade, yeah.
Yeah, you did too good is the issue.
Like, there's still... I don't know what that means. Like, it says there's alien activity.
still happens.
And there's like a
Yeah.
loud noise.
I think that's just the sound of the alien activity part, but I don't
Right.
know.
Positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
We're trying.
Vado.
Yeah.
These are weird missions. Thank goodness there was at least a couple guys to kill.
Yeah, and we did great. Except for the burn.
Yeah, oh no, that was flaw other than lighting yourself on fire, but that was like an act of rebellion.
Yeah. Protest.
Maybe we should pick up some groceries in the store here before we...
Doesn't seem to be hurting her anymore.
No, thank
least.
goodness.
She's pretty badass that way.
She just looks this way now.
Clock is ticking. That
Oh,
detonator
it's
isn't
gonna
going
explode.
away. Get to the vault and disarm it before we run out of time.
Why would you create a vault that just explodes after time?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dracula Redford. He's gonna get his own series.
True. Dracula Redford, PD. Or PI.
PI, yeah.
A police department.
Dracula Redford. He's got his entire own police department.
Yeah. He's the captain and he's everyone else.
Status confirmed.
Operation Twisted Justice. We nailed
Hell
it.
yeah.
We twisted that
What?
justice.
What a mission.
Does Jane have to take a... Or because we
I
healed her,
don't
maybe she's
know.
okay.
Yeah, she might be alright. But even if she's injured, we can just sub
Carl back
Hans. Oh, Carl back in.
in. Yeah.
They're called Hans Gruber, but that's not him. Good job, squad. Did we
Yeah.
get any promotions or anything? Or
Weird. I also don't remember like the alien. Well, no, I guess never mind. They're just in the fog still.
oh
That's
yeah,
what keeps happening. I keep feeling like they land,
If we keep
but
this up, the aliens
I
will
don't know.
stand a
Oh,
chance.
gravely wounded, Kelly.
16 days.
Oh no.
Oh well, we're gonna have to put.
Hey,
Carl
Tiny's
back
dad
on.
just came in. He said he used to play this series. Absolutely, it goes back a long way. Oh no, Chabliss took off her helmet. I'm so sorry, Tiny.
Why would Chabliss have taken off their helmets?
I don't know. She looks way scarier without her helmet.
Not part of the arrangement.
Dracula Redford. You got a promotion.
Nice. He deserves it.
Excellent work, Commander.
Thank you.
Your efforts continue to bolster the
There's
resistance
clowns follow her
movement across
everywhere.
the globe.
Oh man, what a curse.
Our work
Huh.
is proceeding
Okay,
as
Alright.
okay, good.
Still
Alright.
working on that autopsy.
We got
Okay.
a new scientist though.
Oh, what can we do with him?
Although I had realistic expectations.
Oh, we need to make some new med kits maybe? Because we used a med kit and we used a grenade?
Oh, does that happen in here?
I think that happens in engineering.
Even with the ship's dampening field, frequent turbulence and the occasional evasive maneuver make it difficult to conduct experiments of any notable sensitivity.
Yep.
I may have to adapt my research.
Oh, but no, we can't make any grenades yet.
under these conditions.
Okay.
Our work is proceeding as expected, Commander.
That's
Hey,
fine.
Commander.
We don't have any space for facilities yet. There's still Penny's cleaning it out, I think.
Having never stepped
Yeah.
foot in one of the city centers,
There's this
I
alien
actually have one
machinery.
of these Advent burgers I keep hearing
Yeah,
rumors about.
it's gotta get cleared
Oh,
out.
still got to get
Right.
excavated.
Seems to be asking the hard questions either.
Yeah, we
Like,
need an engineer for
when
that.
was the last time you even saw a cat?
Okay.
Okay. Then there's nobody we can add onto.
Our work is proceeding as expected, Commander.
They're just automatically added to this research.
I would assume so, but like, what happens if you select this guy? Or can you not? When you're viewing the scientist, can you like, yeah?
No.
No? Okay, then I'm assuming it will automatically, but I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, I don't see anything else you can do
Commander, we
here.
have a priority.
Alright, let's view this.
Oh no, the resistance.
It's a shadowy figure.
That's the piece de resistance.
Activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our
It's our team.
unwelcome guests are on the move.
Yeah, this is actually XCOM's a very old series.
Diverting considerable resources and
Goes back to what, the late 80s?
facilities across the
Late
globe.
80s, yeah, or so.
The
I think it was
exact
always
details of these
brutal.
operations are highly
Yeah.
classified. However, they do
Like,
have one thing in common.
I guess it just wants us to prepare for when aliens actually do attack.
Yep.
Avatar.
We're gonna be severely undermanned and outgunned.
It's been a while since this one, eh? This is like, what, 2018?
Yeah, yeah, it's a little old. But they're working on a Marvel game now.
Oh, is that Midnight Suns?
I think so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is kind of that's intriguing.
Well, because you know it's Marvel, so it's gonna be an easier version of it.
Yeah.
Which is good. It'll be more streamlined, maybe.
Okay, that's enough of that Avatar. I don't know what's happening. They got the Avatar project is the alien ultimate goal. We gotta stop it.
Hold on.
We gotta stop it, otherwise we lose.
It's a weak
Done.
signal.
Successfully
Stop talking to
triangulated
me.
things. Whoa.
Wow, what's happening? Go, go, go.
Oh, that's
Yeah, 3
an
days.
investigation mission.
3
Alright.
days. Go, 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 go.
What's that symbol on the bottom? That looks crazy, like a hell rabbit.
Yeah. Something from Reboot.
Easier
than the
last procedure, Doctor.
Oh,
Central.
I think they finished this research.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, he just wants you to come and touch the dead
Oh
body.
wow, just pressing X a little bit. Skipped all of it.
Oh no.
That's
We missed
fine.
the story. We'll never get the story.
Okay, okay. Experimental workspace where Shin can test and produce new unique types of ammo, grenades, and armor for our soldiers.
We're going to need a specialized
Cool.
facility to test it
Okay.
out.
Now what should we research?
Oh,
back to
like
our
we started
magnetic
magnetic weapons.
weapons.
Yeah, let's get back to that.
Number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as
So
soon
we
as
still
the
just need
research
more
is complete.
engineers.
Just need some time to pass, I think. I guess. Or like, can't you find missions out on the map that give us engineers? Isn't that what we learned?
Yeah, sometimes I don't know how we got them. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I guess let's
There are a number of
do this.
unusual energy signatures permeating this area, Commander. I'm seeing power fluctuations, intense
Alright.
heat, some psionic
Alien
Investigate.
nest. Ooh, this might. Oh, shit.
God.
What's that?
Whoa!
Why do we have a robot?
And who's that other guy?
Oh yeah, who the hell is that? Oh,
You got
What's
to edit
happening?
our team.
I don't know what we're going
You can remove him
but we know she's out
or
there.
edit
I
him.
was gonna put her helmet back on.
Oh yeah, what the hell happened to that?
I don't know.
She was our chief scientist. One of our
It's
most valuable
customized, yeah.
assets. With your permission, I'd like to lead this operation personally. I was able to get you out of Advent's clutches.
Can't
Maybe I can do the same.
remove helmet.
Oh,
I would strongly
Yeah, I think it's just
What
glitching.
happened?
Tiny's
Oh.
terrified.
Their unique capabilities may prove
Huh?
valuable
It's
in
just
this
not
mission.
there.
Good point, Doctor. Let's gear up.
interesting.
There, I'll do that for now.
There you go. Beautiful.
She's not a clown anymore.
No, it's just a teeth monster. Yeah, scope's probably handy to have on that thing. Give it some better accuracy.
Missed shots do more, or missed shots do damage.
Oh, that's kind of cool. But only 1 damage.
Yeah, she used to have a helmet on, Tiny, that that covered the clown makeup. That's why I wanted it. Yeah, I wanted it back on. Oh, I can't remove him. I can remove this
What?
robot. I can't even edit this guy. He's Central
Is he, like,
Officer Bradford.
Oh, is he like an important character?
I don't know, but like we can get Carl.
Yeah. You
What's
got
with this guy
Carl.
though? Can we like? Oh, there's not a
Stuff
lot,
to
not
change.
very many options.
No. But maybe heads. Some pretty
Huh,
cool heads.
I like that one.
Looks like Short Circuit.
Yeah.
Looks like Johnny Five.
Um,
I mean, you can run him with for a mission.
all right. Well, let's customize him then, quick, because he'll be
Yeah, make
easy to
him-
customize.
Give him some cool colors.
Yeah. What kind of props do they have? Arms. Oh, it's just like either
So
naked
either-
or covered. For
Yeah,
all of
with
them?
bags on him.
Yeah. No, they don't want any bags.
No bags, but like make him like bright purple or blue
Oh.
or something.
Whoa.
Oh. Yeah, you'd want a bag covering this.
His hearts.
I like the pinstripes on that one.
It's really
That
slick.
was fun. Yeah, he's a cool looking dude. They're all pretty good. I think we need some more garish colors.
Yeah, exactly. Just be hearts.
Oh yeah, he's a love bot.
Love robot.
I don't think weapon pattern matters. There aren't any good ones. Yeah. Oh, that bright pink is pretty good. That one. Yeah, it sticks out very nicely. He brings them love.
Oh, the hearts. It's the second color for the hearts.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, like a purple. Oh, that's pretty nice.
That's pretty good.
There's no, like,
It looks
hard
a fancy
purple.
flower. Yeah, it's true. And he brings you love.
It brings us love. Kill it.
Kill it.
Oh yeah, there's a dark purple.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
Ready to do some fucking Battlefield love.
English Julian?
Let's see what it can do.
What?
It's either Guardian Warrior or Julian.
I guess it's gotta be Julian.
Yeah.
High speed advance.
Huh. Every robot falls into one of three categories.
Julian is basically Johnny Five, at least sounds like.
Oh, yeah.
You defeated me.
Huh.
Alright. Alright, so we're definitely sacrificing Bradford.
If someone has to die, Bradford's the one. He's the front man. I'm worried about going into an alien nest.
Yeah.
This seems like a stupid thing to do.
Yeah.
But hey,
Well, we gotta be stupid sometime.
you gotta be stupid to take the Earth back. Yeah, these are some brutal loads, even on a PS5.
Yeah, it's true.
You even thought the game was broken before it was taking so long.
Yeah. Oh, what? It was broken on that opening screen.
Oh, it was crashed then.
Yeah.
Strong
Nice.
interference blanketing the area. Sensors are unable to penetrate the rock face.
Oh,
We still have a steady read on Balin's signal power.
we got this.
I wouldn't
This
mind
research facility won't know what hit us.
Biological readings in this area are
Erratic.
in addition to several species of alien. Hold on, Doctor. We've got something.
Several species of aliens.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, this. Wait, Central must survive?
Never made it to the evac point.
Is Central the guy?
I think so.
Or Central the robot? Damn it.
Extreme circumstances. Still, I have tracked your signal to an area not far ahead.
Good. Lead the way, Doctor. We're high south for now.
Oh, he's concealed?
And that robot also has a lot of health.
Cool.
Yeah. What does concealed really mean? Like he can run right up there?
Closing on target position now.
Maybe. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Got it covered.
I feel like there
We don't
was
have a time
something.
limit on this one.
I feel like there was something like that in the other games. I remember
Yeah,
sending
but
guys
it-
way ahead.
Right. Oh yeah.
and
And then
not
just getting
having
like a... Because you'd get a guy who was concealed, and then you'd have a sniper who had squad sight. So
Right.
you'd like get
Right.
your guy in there, and then your sniper could shoot anyone anywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
Why did it have to be?
Snake Man.
Though I share your reservations about the species,
There's something different.
Before breaking concealment.
to Overwatch to set up a deadly ambush.
perhaps in
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But how do I know when,
Organism. Just as long as they're not bulletproof.
like, how close I can
I know.
get?
We have a chance
That
of
I don't
some
know.
serious damage here. Before jumping into combat, let's make sure we make the most of our advantage. We've got a lot of skulls down here.
Okay, shut up.
Someone's been decorating this place.
Look at all these skulls, you guys.
Huh.
Where are they? Oh,
So-
they're there.
Oh wow, he has an 89% chance from here.
Interesting. So I would Overwatch him.
It'll reveal the squad.
Yeah, that's the get everyone into an Overwatch position where they can. Because once the aliens move, then you'll get a bunch of free pot shots off.
Oh, and he can't go into cover.
Oh. So if you just Overwatch him here. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see if they move, but if they don't, that's also to our advantage.
Totally. It's a stressful game.
Yeah.
Even when nothing's happening, it's stressful.
Essential. I have managed to restore
Okay.
portions of Dr. Balin's personal research logs. I will begin patching through what I can.
She can't even see anybody from where she is now, so.
Testing. System dictation. This
Whoa, what are those?
There you go.
Snakes on the ground.
it has
What are you seeing? Oh,
There's one right
the quick
there.
time logo?
No,
Oh,
there's-
snakes? Oh, weird. Huh.
enough so that I can
That is crazy.
freaked me out. So she should Overwatch
She-
here?
Yeah, I would overwatch her here. And then I think everyone else can... Oh, no, this person needs to move up before she can see any aliens, too.
Ghorba, though, she's a sniper, so she'll overwatch from way back.
This guy can't see anything anymore. Who is this? Oh, this is Central?
Yeah.
Where are the aliens?
They moved.
He can see them, though, apparently. Huh. This robot can't. Yeah, I just pop him right there, and hopefully you can find the aliens and shoot them. No, he... Oh, yeah, he can see one, so you just gotta find it.
Oh, it's right there.
91%?
Yeah, I think we're ready. Yeah, I guess Ghorba's ready enough.
This is as ready as we're ever gonna be.
Yeah, those guys are pretty ready. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's overwatched.
Missed.
91%.
God. Oh no, they. Nice.
Let's see our guys do a thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both of them?
Yes,
Woo.
I think you killed them both.
All right.
Okay. Good job, team.
My eyes are peeled.
While attempting to salvage materials from what appeared to be a totally inert storage system,
Gosh.
I made
Yeah, I guess we should just keep doing that, moving up and overwatching and using the big robot as our
Yeah.
and occupied this
Look out.
battalion.
Oh shit. Did he see us?
I hope not.
Yeah, they saw us.
Dang it.
Shit. Ghorba.
You got this. Did she miss or hit? I couldn't tell.
Missed, yeah.
Shit.
Oh no.
Most of
Okay,
these
she's
aliens only...
retreating.
You're retreating.
Well, her, look, she's right here.
Oh, yeah. Where's...
She's gonna run back here.
The thing is, those aliens only have 2 HP each. But yeah, that's probably safe.
Well, let me
Fall back.
see her shot. Okay, she's 88. She can only hit the one of them. She has a frag grenade.
I don't know if you'd be able to hit both of them with a frag grenade.
Let's see what my range is like.
No. Can you hit those two? The two at the back?
I can't tell. Oh, yeah, I see where they are. Yeah, I can.
It might be worth it. But then she's leaving herself open to get hit. You are
Exactly.
probably smart in retreating. That's probably the smart move.
But how they might be able to just walk right up to us, though.
Yep. They sure might.
Oh, man. Who else is left here?
I don't know
Oh, we
who's
still
turn
got
we still got.
2.
Okay.
Easy
Yeah,
to-
that's... Oh,
Spark's gonna
then
go-
maybe she should kill them. Kill the one that's near her.
Well, let's see what Spark can do here. Wait. 70%. He goes,
But he could get a little closer and shoot,
yeah,
yeah.
like right here.
He's also a lot of HP, so you could put him in here to lure the fire of them.
Yeah. 84.
84. You may as well.
Nice. Alright. Frag grenade, I guess? Let's see if it works.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. It's hitting them both.
Oh, right. She's got a grenade launcher.
Oh, that's her whole class.
Boom.
Nicely done.
Oh, one of them's still alive.
Yeah, it's like their commander or something. But Central might be able to do a number on it. If you roll up, yeah, next to the barrels.
Yeah, 99.
99%?
Yep. Critical.
Is he like a hero character or something?
I don't know. Tires Black says Cobra Commander? wish.
That's Cobra Commander.
To be the remnants of an alien genetics facility. The damage to these containment units being so severe, I can only imagine the
They're
work
doing
that
alien eugenics.
Crazy shit, yeah.
living out here.
Making monsters.
Yeah. Like when you actually get to the combat missions in this game is very fun.
It really is. It's such a great feeling to do it successfully.
Totally.
Not get
Like
hurt.
it's gone surprisingly well so far. You might, you do have a shot left before you might not need to reload this mission.
What?
You have one shot left in your gun, is the thing.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like reload it.
No.
Start.
What's his weird cloaked guy icon?
Oh, sure.
Might be a thing. All right.
Viable embryos recovered from the surviving cryostasis.
Good work, team.
I now have a rare opportunity, one never afforded to me during my time with XCOM. I am free to pursue a research directive of my own choosing.
This is gonna expose something. Really, nobody. Holy cow. Check what that the Grim Reaper symbol is, or whatever it is.
Devastating chain melee
What is a
attack.
Reaper?
The first melee attack cannot miss. Interesting.
Oh, and you get another action if you get a kill with it, so you can just keep bouncing from guy to guy
If you're surrounded, that's an amazing attack.
That would be great.
What did I do?
I don't know.
Nothing.
All right. They're moving right up.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. Indeed. Oh,
He's Julian. What is that? That's the sound of
I
aliens?
think so. They see us? Oh,
There they are.
no. Oh, you got one
That's
hit
the nice
there.
thing. That's
There.
because you got that one thing on that mod on her gun.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
So she should actually shoot at that guy. Oh. Oh no.
What have we done?
I have rerouted the outgoing signal. The unit must have been damaged during whatever conflict occurred.
Well, we gotta investigate our explosive options. See if there's anything we can do to kill a bunch at once.
Ghorba's all the way back here.
Well, she's got squad sight. She may be able to hit someone from here. She can.
There's
Check
nowhere.
her stats.
Let's go here.
She can see people already, though. There you go. What do we got?
5.
75? That's a guaranteed hit in my mind. Oh, but it's a pistol shot because she moved already this turn.
Oh.
But these guys only have 2 HP, so that's fine. That doesn't matter.
Come on. Ghorba. Nice.
Hit it. Oh, thank God.
Nice,
Okay.
nice job, Ghorba.
Okay. She got a promotion.
Tablis.
Chablis should just shoot at the one that has 1 health from here, because she can't miss it, basically.
51.
Yeah. But if she misses, it does 1 damage anyways.
Is that Chablis?
That's Chablis, or that's this one, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, she's got a crazy.
She's got the minigun thing, yeah.
Sweet.
So that's a good move. Oh, but she hit it through like 3 walls.
Perfect.
So she has to reload her big gun next turn.
Okay.
And this guy has a big explosive, it looks like. Is there anything you can do with it?
Rocket launcher. What?
Well, you can't even... I guess you can't see the areas there. Wait, okay, you could also fall back with him.
Yeah.
Like around the corner of this trailer here, and I don't think any of those aliens back there can see your guys, except for Control or Central or whatever his name is.
If you go behind here.
If you like fall back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you fall back around, or just around the corner there, and then you can probably still take a shot on somebody even.
This unit is relatively agile.
And then just get Central to fall back a little bit before he shoots too.
Only hit this
53%. That's pretty good.
guy.
I
He's got a shot on me
believe.
too, I think. Oh no.
Shit.
You'd almost think I was human.
I almost think.
Order me to reload.
Okay, so Central does have cover where he is. He could kill the thing from here, or he could fall
What
back
else does
further.
he got? Slash.
He can kill the one that has the shot on the robot.
Like he can actually run
Oh.
up there and just slash him.
What about that Reaper thing? What is
Run
that?
and gun. Take an action after dashing.
Let's make this clean.
Do you want to try slashing him? That seems cool, but you're leaving him super exposed.
I don't know what.
But
I
look
did.
how much health he has. Look how much health Central has. He's got all of the health. You're fine.
Where's his health?
Right above his, see it right next to his character. Go down a little bit.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Right there. He's got like 12 HP or 9 HP. Yeah.
How do I? Uh oh.
You just run this guy in and cut this guy in half.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, this will be cool. America. Ooh.
Can't miss with that.
No.
I've killed just about
Fuck yeah.
walks or crawl.
Oh wow.
But he gets to go again.
Right.
So you can overwatch him. Or you could toss a grenade down onto them.
Oh wow, he's got 100% with his weapon.
Oh jeez. I guess just kill people. If you can.
What's this? Oh, that's moving.
Don't. Oh.
Jeez, this. Oh yeah.
I don't even know where all the aliens are.
Yeah,
They're
you
alive.
might as well take the shot.
Yeah, he's
100%.
gonna kill him. Is there anyone? Oh, I was gonna say with more health he could do that, but that's fine.
Tell your friends
He's just okay. He seems really
They all
good.
have two. I think he's like a hero.
Yeah, I think that's why they're just throwing so many at us.
Right. Well, let's just throw him at them. We should see if we can kill.
Oh!
Don't kill us. Miss.
No, got a critical
Perfect.
on us.
Did they? Oh, I
She's
saw.
panicking.
Oh, our portrait is blocking everything. We should really move that. Oh, they missed that guy.
Oof.
All right. Chabliss is in trouble then.
Oh.
Fine. We're okay. Don't worry about it.
There I am searching some of my
She's panicked. What can we do to help her panic?
I find the nature of my work here unsettling.
Oh, she just misses a turn because she's panicked.
79.
Doubts these creatures would one day
That's pretty strong.
regardless of my intentions. Left here alone,
I believe it's 79%. Nicely
at
done.
the very least, I am preventing a potential catastrophe.
Oh, he's out of bullets. He has to reload.
Shit.
Or shoot a rocket launcher. Seems like overkill. But I mean, it will kill the guy.
Yeah, I mean, Ghorba's in danger if we let him live.
Is she? Well, can you take Central's turn before you deal with this guy?
Yeah, probably.
Let's do that.
But there's still this guy.
He can't see anybody.
Where this person is.
Huh. Yeah, they might be inside that trailer.
Oh yeah, I can slash him.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's probably your best bet. And I almost want to say you should just run the robot right up to that alien.
He doesn't have any.
And
Oh, and rocket, like.
no, and just reload because the robot has a lot of health.
Oh boy.
Robot's got all the health already, so he can just run up and.
Good rocket spot.
It is. If you can get them, that would be perfect. Think you'll be able to hit them? No. Oh, yeah. It looks like you can.
Wait.
I think you can hit 3 of them. You can kill the 3 weak ones, it looks like.
Where? Oh, I see. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I can kill 3.
Good. I think you can. Oh, I think go a tiny bit left. I think. Oh, no. It looks like you can get the 3 lower ones here. Go right.
Where's the? Yeah. I only see like
Go a
these
tiny bit
two.
right.
Yeah.
And then, oh, that's a dead one there. Oh, I thought it was an alive one. Never mind. I don't even think you're hitting that one on the left right now either.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Oh, now you are, yeah.
Square.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet.
Boom.
Hopefully it works. Dead.
I'll probably take a hit, but he can take a hit. Oh, they're going
That's the
after
thing. He's
Central.
fine with killing.
Untouchable.
Untouchable.
What?
Even better.
Okay.
Grab failed.
Oh right, I forgot about that guy. Blade Storm.
Oh.
What? So this guy
Yay.
is just insane.
You should use that swipe 2 guys to death in 1 move on his next turn.
Yeah.
Hey, cool. Panic removed.
Good for her.
We don't have the Reaper
Oh,
anymore.
T3 cooling down. Oh, that must be like, did he use it for that Blade Storm or something? I don't know.
Oh, must have been, yeah. Can you use slash on the one with all the health? The other guys.
Oh yeah,
that's
it
the
doesn't
one
kill
that's
him though.
rat.
But I'm going for it. He's untouchable.
Yeah, exactly. You can just have anyone land a shot on this alien.
Oh, and it was a critical.
Oh, perfect.
Taken care of.
He deserves
Oh, he's
a
on
promotion.
fire though.
Central's on fire?
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta end this.
Oh, Overwatch. Oh.
Oh, fuck me.
Those Chabless too.
Yeah, that's probably a smart move.
Yeah, then they don't have
Except,
to. Or I don't know how that works actually.
yeah, it's true. It's like the last time you healed her and she still has to miss 17 weeks or whatever it was.
Yeah, exactly.
But it... yeah, you're gonna have to reload on this guy, but then... just stand him in front of Chabless. Maybe he can be a human shield and she won't take a shot.
Good call.
Or he'll throw a grenade at the 2 of them. So...
Oh yeah. Where's our guys? Just one there.
I think that's it. That's the last monster standing.
Position confirmed.
What? Oh wow, I'm surprised you can see him. Alright. I think you got this.
Go, Ghorba, go. Bam. That was badass.
Wow. Yeah, Ghorba's the best.
Taken care of.
Oof.
Is that it? Oh yeah, yeah.
Multiple biological signatures
Oh, wow.
position.
Fuck me.
Are erratic. Difficult to pinpoint. How many signatures, Doctor? Unable to determine at this point.
Where are they? Just surrounding us or something?
Seems like it. Man, come on, team.
But it's all just groups of one. You can kill them in one turn each.
Heads up, people.
Oh, who is that? Is that Central?
Central,
still?
yeah.
Oh no. Well, she can kill someone from here. Yeah.
That's not great odds.
I can't. But if you move her closer, her pistol can still kill them in one shot. So if you can find a closer vantage,
Hard to tell.
it really is.
Here.
Yeah, that seems good. You'll be able to get a shot on someone there.
82.
That's way better.
Badass.
Hell yeah. Ghorba's gotten all the kills this level.
She's a killer.
Yeah.
Chabless. You better be careful with Chabless.
She doesn't have any. Well, everything can die in pistol shots, so that's fine. Where? Isn't there one that's behind you, an enemy?
I don't know.
In the lab that you guys walked through.
Where did she find these people?
I don't know how to cycle through enemies. Oh yeah, there's this guy.
Yeah, that's the guy. So you should just run the robot back to that one, and then use Central
I don't
to
know where
kill
he
the other, I guess. Yeah. In there somewhere.
But like he can't. The robot can't see anybody.
No, but if you just run him into this base, he'll be able to see it, I bet. If you go in, yeah, like to that spot. I'm hoping. I don't actually know, yeah. Could be a terrible move.
Oh yeah, you see
Oh, no,
somebody.
we're good.
65.
What's this? Take
Multiple
3 actions.
Yeah, no action is turn ending. Multiple standard shots incur a small recoil penalty.
I don't think you need it for this
I
point.
don't know what that means.
No. Probably just the aim goes down each shot.
Oh, shit.
Miss. Come on, Johnny 5. Let's chop snakes.
So, snakes!
That snake got chopped real good.
Your history.
Mi muovo verso le coordinate.
Oh, right, I forgot that was your second move.
Huh?
Oh, well.
Miss.
Oh,
Missed.
more guys.
Oh, more. Jeez.
Wow. Ghorba!
No, they don't get to take a turn is the thing. So Ghorba should have an easy kill on that one.
Yeah.
Last of them, Central. I am not detecting any additional signatures. Understood.
Whew. Nice dodge.
It's a good robot.
That won't hurt.
Ooh, he's still burning. Idiot.
Uh-oh.
Both subjects, Alpha and Beta, both
Alright.
continue to exhibit
What?
exaggerated, sometimes
59 or 56 only from there.
What if you switch to your pistol shot, though? I think it'll be higher.
100.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Huh. I wonder if I should get into a different, maybe just a year.
Yeah, sure. I don't know where the aliens all are, but that seems fine.
But she's just standing exposed, yeah. Still 100.
Dodge this. Alien snakes go.
Now it's my turn.
Oh, yeah.
She can't even see anybody, so she's gonna reload.
And then Overwatch? Yeah. Someone might run out into her view. so bad.
Here.
Yeah. That one.
72.
That'll do. You better not miss.
72 will do.
Yeah. Okay. One fewer alien.
Central. What do you get up to? Yeah, slash. Yeah, go slash this guy.
Be away from fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Think they're gonna keep coming? Or is
Nice.
that the last one?
Javelin.
That's at least one damage.
Yep.
Halfway dead.
Oh. Untouchable.
They tried to touch him with their bullets.
That's nice of them. Just point at me.
Oh, he just called people or something. What? You got fake traces of human DNA.
Oh, hot.
That's the thing. It just might be sexy.
Where is this guy? I think we just want.
She can probably hit him from here.
That was just good. Oh yeah, I guess we want these guys to do damage.
Yeah, get them the upgrades.
Yeah.
Ricevuto, mi muovo sull'obiettivo.
That smile looks great.
It really does.
Ora è innocuo. Mi farebbero comodo delle munizioni.
I guess you just have to go and retrieve the human DNA?
Villain from an anime.
Oh yeah. True.
I'm on the move. Got it covered.
I enjoy crushing anger against my senses.
Hopefully no more snake men show up.
Yeah, that was a lot of snake man.
Yeah.
The extent to which the
It seems like you're in the clear. You just gotta go and look at that bed.
subordinate races knows no bounds. It occurs to me that this is the first male of the species I have ever encountered. Is this a form of population control or something more?
Where is it? Is it here?
No, even further it looked like. You can see it, like, keep going left. Past that wall. It's that blue thing, even way further. You can see it in the distance.
Affermativo, mi muovo.
Oh.
That's affirmative.
That must be Valen's transponder.
Drop in temperature directly ahead. Such a large discrepancy defies any natural.
No.
Something tells me that won't be the worst of our problems, Doctor.
Uh-oh.
What's going
I
on?
don't know. Doesn't sound good.
Sounds like a boss is coming. I'll just keep overwatching people.
Yep.
Because you'll get some free hits when they show up.
Ordine ricevuto, mi muovo. Sono in allerta.
Let's see what it can do.
Luckily, we have someone on our team who is untouchable.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get right to the edge of where you need to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna see just what happens if I go in.
Moving.
Nothing. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, this looks totally safe.
There's that.
Fallen.
Unable to tell from this distance. Life signs being obscured.
Fallen.
Oh, it's a Valen.
King snake. Uh-oh.
This
Oh,
is subject
fuck
to
me,
damage.
what?
Valen created a Viper King.
Viper King. Of course.
Wait, he has 2 health here. Is this a different
Ugh.
snake?
Yeah, I think there's more coming in.
Oh my god.
We got this. We got this. Guess we shouldn't have used our rockets and grenades.
Turns out.
Central, I am pulling all relevant.
Well, she can hit people from here.
Yeah, exactly.
Now,
I guess,
97.
Perfect. What's her shot on Valen?
53.
Uh,
King Viper.
yeah, you may as well kill the ones that are the small guys, I guess.
Disabled. Ruler reaction.
Oh no! Oh no!
Shit.
as it attempts to reposition itself.
Blade storm.
Fuck yeah!
Oh!
Oh no! Oh, we better get him out of there.
Ah, the open spaces, the fresh air.
Oh, what? What's happening? Ruler reacts to everything.
Can you shoot the ruler? We might need to get him free, otherwise he's just gonna die.
48?
Oh god. Yeah, then I guess kill the one that you can kill. I don't know. Do the triple shot thing. Do that thing.
Overdrive.
Then you can kill the regular guy
I can move
and then
in
kill the
further.
king. But that takes up one. That's one of your things.
Oh.
I think. Although maybe that's. I don't know. Yeah.
Efficiency is my specialty. I'm going to need more ammunition.
Oh, he's got to reload.
But I could.
Is he dead?
He's unconscious. It says. You got to reload your gun on this fucker.
Oh boy.
These hands were a bit clumsy.
What the hell is this ruler reaction to everything I do?
I don't know. Seems real cheap.
You are at risk of severe tissue damage if exposed. Good to know,
Good to know, Doctor.
Where can she go?
Right here in Overwatch?
Yeah, I guess. And if he comes around, you'll ping him.
Oh!
Right, that's a shot. Uh-oh.
Her Overwatch didn't do anything.
Except get her hurt. We might be fucked.
No.
Oh my god. Spark is frozen, so no one can do anything, basically.
Oh my god.
I can no longer delude
Oh
myself.
no.
Gamma is clearly communicating with others of its kind.
Oh,
Our person's right next to him.
Central, Dr. Valen's
gotta free,
Yeah.
free her somehow.
continue to summon reinforcements until we can silence his
What the
presence.
fuck?
You must
Go
focus
here.
your efforts.
Yeah?
Give her a pistol
Yeah.
shot.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Can't beat that!
45. Come on, Ghorba.
You gotta try it.
Oh!
Adjusting sights.
You're gonna kill Chavlis.
It's gonna kill Chavlis.
Oh!
Oh, wow. What the hell are we supposed to do?
Up to you, Ghorba.
It just grabs our guys from across the map and brings it to them and then just massacres them.
Ghorba.
Wow.
Oh, he's free.
So the game was... Oh, there you go. He has a shot on somebody.
69. Fuck off. Okay. God.
Yeah.
It's so much armor.
He has so much health
Ah!
left. We haven't even done a quarter of his damage yet.
You gotta run, Ghorba.
Run to where?
I
You gotta
don't
kill him.
know. What's that about?
Some sort of
Summon gate.
I cannot begin to fathom why Dr. Valen would have allowed it to have this ability. He's trying to make a break for it. Take it out before it gets away.
What?
No. Oh, so we're gonna make it, but we're just gonna lose everybody. Ugh.
Is that so? It's supposed to happen?
Yeah, you're supposed to escape or something? Ugh. I don't know. Or you're supposed to try and kill it before it gets to the rift.
Right. Yeah, there's no way we would have gotten it.
Something tells me that's
I
not
fucking
the
hate this game now.
But alright. Ghorba survived, and the robot survived.
Yeah, but we lost our other guy.
She's just unconscious. I don't know if that means she's dead.
Right. That's
This
true.
might still be early enough that they're like not killing us.
Might not.
Each hour more vipers
Can we even
appear.
finish this still? What's the... Because there's a mission that's failed.
That's kill the
the
Viper
left.
King and it's optional.
Right, right.
I can
Right.
only
You're gonna have to move in and kill him somehow.
the resistance. There is
I
still
think there's only 2 guys.
I too. Okay, Ghorba.
Brutal mission.
no longer a threat.
That's not too bad. We're doing okay.
The data upload is complete. I have also prepared several unique
You
ways.
can't see anybody?
No, I guess not.
I am sure he
Where
will
is it?
question the ethics behind their construction. I believe Rex will still find a way to put them to good use.
What? Okay. Overwatch.
He can see it. I don't know. No, he can see it.
Oh. Oh well. I didn't think he could.
My departure. Understood. Moving out. Come get some.
There you got a trophy.
Missed. Oh well, Ghorba's got him. Fuck yeah.
Finally.
Good riddance.
Ghorba
What a
kicked ass on that
catastrophe.
mission.
It's true. It's such a bullshit construct. They're just like, oh, you can't fight this thing.
You can, I think. It's just I don't know how the hell you'd do it.
I don't know. It grabs
Like if
people
we
from
had
across
saved
the map
all
literally
of
every turn.
our grenades and rockets and stuff.
I don't know.
Central. I am not detecting
That's a
any
piss off and a
additional
half.
I'm still happy with
You're
that.
pleased with it? Alright.
I thought we were gonna lose everything.
We didn't lose everything. That's true.
Look how colorful we are.
That's what our team brings to the game.
Dealt most damage was Bradford, but most attacks was Ghorba. Most of the
Yeah,
fire
she
was
was-
Chablis.
Yeah, because she's dead.
No, she's not.
She may as well be dead. She's practically dead.
Oh yeah, I think the best way to end these though is to go into like do our stuff and then go into another mission and then end.
Interesting. Alright, I do have to go in 8 minutes.
Okay.
So we were gonna have to roll it quick, but I think that should be doable. Probably?
Whoops, confirm
Oh.
ability. Oh, that's all she's got.
What did you... I can't read those. Or I can't read all of them.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think you only pick one.
Yeah, you have to pick left or right.
Oh,
What were they?
I
Yeah.
didn't know you'd pick left or right.
Right.
Oh. Gain a bonus point of armor and always provide high cover to adjacent squad mates. When overdrive is active, standard shots do not incur recoil. I don't understand that. Okay.
I
so
do the left
bulwark.
one. Yeah. Yeah. Even better. Jeez.
Got a
Team
viper
took it
corpse.
hard. Gotta analyze that dead body.
How are they doing?
Our work is proceeding as
Good,
expected.
good.
Everything's good. We've got something being built currently. Go talk to South Africa? That looks like what you're supposed to do.
Setting course for South Africa.
What's that thing at the top though? It says Avatar Project 3.
Oh, yeah, it's getting there.
What does dark events mean?
I have no idea. Oh, God.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to
Okay.
salvage some
Supply
high-value
raid.
materials, assuming
There
we
you
can
go.
clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Wait,
Commander,
we're
if
not
we have
flying
to,
to it?
we
We're
can
just
send
flew.
Sparky
Oh, we
to
did.
the
Okay.
window.
Oh wow, so there's one guy to edit. We'll just leave that. I wonder if we can just leave it like this.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Well, no, because you're playing Ghostwire on your PlayStation, right?
Yeah, but it'll be like we'll be on this supply raid, I'm assuming.
Oh, you don't have to save the game?
Oh.
That would be my one thought. You might have to,
Yeah.
save it. Right.
But-
Oh yeah, then we're good. Sweet. We're just gonna go and raid supplies.
Yeah, we can start by editing
Oh yeah, the other
this
Ukrainian
guy, because
sniper.
we'll go into this, and it'll be like this, and then that's a pretty obvious thing to go to.
The red thing that looks like it's on fire.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Sweet. We did it. It looks like my nose is bleeding at this point almost. Beautiful.
We made it. Wow, I
Wow.
can't believe how late it is. Yeah.
What a son of a bitch mission that is.
Flew
I
by.
hate that.
That was fun. I enjoyed that. I can't believe how fast that went, actually.
It's true. Yeah. Oh, tactical time is fast time. Why do you think war takes so long?
Oh, that's it. Yep.
That's why.
Thanks so much for watching Cyrus Black and Tiny Observer and Lack of Live.
Oh, yay.
Sub. And everyone else who watched. Obey the baby.
Oh,
We'll be
Obey
back
the
on
baby.
Thursday, for sure.
give the baby your curse. Yeah.
With gaming history, so go vote.
Hell yeah.
And
What,
we'll hug,
what's
John Hurt. What?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, hopefully we can play the John Hurt game. It all
Go-
depends on
yeah,
what happens when I
exactly.
swab my insides.
Exactly. Yeah. Everything's
Correct.
to be D.
Except for our Monday show.
Yeah. Monday's remarkably reliable.
Yeah, that's us.
Remarkably reliable.
Pepsi Man!